things, I was like,
And that's where we abruptly end the conversation. And welcome to a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. How y'all doing? Hopefully you're having a good week. I'm Glick, as always. We got Jeff and the ghost of Tony. We don't know where Tony is. He's here.
Tony's in the middle of making a phone call, I think.
He was here. There was a confirmation of a Tony sighting.
Yes.
Where he went, nobody knows.
Like Bigfoot. He just shows up.
A little bit, kind of like that. Yeah. But welcome to the show. As I said, if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the old TikTok. You can go see what I did yesterday.
I saw that.
You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube, Twitch, sometimes Facebook, sometimes Twitter. We are on Twitter tonight. So if you're on Twitter hanging out with us, come jump on YouTube at Nonsensical Nonsense or jump on Twitch and come hang out with us. That way you guys can hang out in the chatters box. Facebook gave us a spanking Monday night.
Go figure.
Well, I'll get to that in a second. And don't forget, you guys can email us if you'd like to at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. We do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast if you'd like to check out any of that stuff. So if you guys be so kind, go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a double thumbing, and give us the old share or rooski. We don't ask for a whole lot. The only favor we will ask of you guys is give us a share. Help us grow. Help us get bigger. Help everybody else know about us. We're the greatest podcast.
You cannot keep us to yourself.
We are the greatest podcast nobody knows about.
The funniest podcast you've never heard of.
Exactly. No,
Well,
Monday night I
yeah.
started the show. I started the show Monday night with a little tribute for Memorial Day, much like we did last year.
Oh, okay. And they banned you again.
And then we ended the show with another song, and Facebook was like, naughty, naughty, no. And they took the whole goddamn video down. They won't even talk to me right now. They're currently giving me the cold shoulder. We're not.
Wow.
We're having a lover's quarrel, if you will.
Let me go ahead and call Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine.
So I said, fuck Facebook tonight. We're gonna go live on Twitter.
Fuck them.
So we're on Twitter. We're not on Facebook tonight. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch.
Well, I did want to bring up something. We all know how I like sports movies, and I know you gentlemen like sports. Shut up, bitch. I'm not drinking yet, but I'll start.
No.
I started to watch the show, and I found this show via TikTok. They were showing a clip of it, and I was like, "Oh, that looks interesting." And it stars. It's Jason Sudeikis.
Is that the one where he's the soccer coach?
Yeah, it's called Ted Lasso, where he's from Kansas, and he gets hired to coach a soccer team in London.
Yeah, I've heard it's
really good. It's very cute, and it's on Apple TV. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I don't have time for cute.
If you like British humor and puns and stuff like that.
Fuck the British.
No, Jason does such a good job. I mean, you saw We Are the Millers with him and Jennifer Aniston, where he kind of played kind of a douchey dick.
Yeah.
Where in this, he plays the biggest happy-go-lucky goofy fuck on the planet, and he pulls it off like you read about, like you believe it. So it's a really good show. The only other person in it that you might know is Juno Temple. She was in the only movie that she was in Horns. She was in Batman The Dark Knight Rises. She played Catwoman's roommate. Yeah,
I might know if I see her.
Yeah, you'd know her if you see her. Nothing really. She was in Year One with Jack Black. Nothing really super.
That was a funny movie.
It was a good movie. She plays the girl that the skinny guy is into. What's his name? Michael Cera.
Yeah.
He's into her. She played that character. Where at one point she's painted in gold and standing as a statue.
Yeah, I know if I see her.
Yeah, but it was a really good show. It's a really good show. It started in 2020. And I just got into season 2.
Nice. I'm trying to.
But what's funny is he knows nothing about soccer, and the show starts out the first couple episodes or most of the first season. It start out with the same concept as Major League, where the owner is trying to trash the team, not because she wants to move the team, because it used to be her favorite thing of her ex-husband's.
Because it's soccer and nobody likes soccer.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's the only downfall to the show, is that it's a lot of soccer references, and I don't get it. But you don't have to know soccer to understand the show. It's really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Yay, my Amazon package is 7 stops away. I'm currently tracking it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, speaking of Amazon, I might have to buy off of Amazon or eBay. I went looking on Monday while you guys were live. I got a notification.
Stupid question. Do you guys I know this is a really dumb question, but do you guys have Amazon and eBay down there?
We don't necessarily have eBay. We have an eBay affiliate called Mercado Libre.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I could get, if I go onto eBay, I can use an eBay account from the States. Mercado Libre is all like within 2 days.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Shipping stuff. But Amazon is still pretty quick. I don't really use it that much just because they're actually more expensive. Amazon is more expensive than Mercado Libre.
Oh, are they?
Only
Well,
by
no,
like
no,
only like
it's the
10,
same.
15 bucks per item, something like
It's the
that.
same way up here, dude. In my opinion, um, Amazon's more expensive than regular eBay, but at the same time, Amazon's a whole hell of a lot faster.
Yeah, I think that's what you end up paying for. You're paying for the speed
and all and all that jazz. So I mean, Amazon.
Well, the one thing that doesn't work in Mexico is next day delivery.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I said. But my chair, I was sitting in and I think I mentioned this last Saturday. I was sitting in a meeting on Thursday.
Yeah, your fat ass broke your chair.
Yeah. So I went looking at gaming chairs because I sit in this chair for like 12 hours a day, sometimes more. I mean, on a Saturday, I'll sit here for almost 20 hours. It's ridiculous. So my wife is like, why don't you go buy a gaming chair that's super comfortable with the lumbar, a whole 9 yards? And I found one I really like until I saw the price. And I was like, wow. And after I recovered my heart attack, I said, no, I'm good. Because it was, what was it? $450.
Damn.
But it lit up and it matches my keyboard. So and I was like, I don't need a chair that lights up. But if it was cheaper, I would have bought it. But I found a gaming chair that I like at another store, and if they have it in stock, I'm gonna just go buy it. I get it for like $200.
Yeah.
But the one I looked at for $400, it was really cool. But I was like, I just can't justify $400 on a fucking chair. And if I could get a recliner in here, I'd just sit in that. But I can't.
What's stopping you getting a recliner in there?
The toilet, literally right behind me. Well, also the doorway. The doorway is not the door on my office. As we know, it is a bathroom. The doorway is not a normal size doorway. It's like 6 inches smaller than a normal doorway wide. So I couldn't get it in.
Just put one of the. Okay, you could.
If I took it apart and built it in here, maybe.
All right, sorry about that. What's going on?
It is my doorway.
You just it's a recliner. You could get a recliner in there relatively easy. Most of them the backs come off of.
Because literally, like right now, that is as far back as I can go from my desk.
Well, I'm not saying you can sit in it. I'm saying you can get it in there.
I can get it in. I won't be able to sit in it. Yeah, that's true.
Jesus Christ.
But I
argue with the guy that used to be a mover and delivered furniture.
Dude, I guarantee you could not get you'd have to take my entire desk apart.
I could get a recliner in there. I didn't say you could sit in it, but I could get it in there.
Oh, I could get it in here too, but I want to be able to use the fucking thing. But so I might have to order one. But what do you
order one, I guess. That's what you're going to do. Welcome, Tony. It's nice of you to show up. It's only 15 minutes late. It's no big deal. We do this every Wednesday.
Yeah, God forbid.
God
I did get the notification that you guys were live while I was at the mall eating my dinner.
You what? God forbid what, Tony?
I said, God forbid real life kicks in.
We don't do right. I'm not here to talk about real life.
Your shit, Tony. I mean, if I can show up,
get your shit together. Get your shit together.
2 minutes ago.
We don't make exceptions for real life around here.
This is reality. This is like Instagram. Everything looks good on Instagram.
This is your job, Tony.
Job number 2.
He's treating us like his job. I show up if I feel like it. I show up if I feel like it.
You just saying.
I will fire
Speaking
you.
of jobs, I understand you really liking your new job, Chris.
I'm loving my new job, man. Yeah, I'm loving my new gig. It's awesome. I mean, my bosses are super cool. I don't really know any of the guys I work with. I haven't, it's not like we all have our own building, so it's not like we're really working together.
Right.
But maybe why I'm having issues with my sinuses and everything.
About working remotely is I literally have conversations that last like all day with certain people at work. I've never met these people in person.
Yeah.
It's a weird concept to get used to. but I think I said 3 or 4 times today, I fucking love my job.
Yeah, no,
It's not even about the money. I like doing the work is actually not overly stressful.
Mhm.
Although there's certain parts of the day where just like I just can't keep up with everything, and then 2 minutes later, like, oh wow, I'm caught up. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying the new gig. Damn glare, it's killing me.
Money's nice too, right?
Money is it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Can afford me things like my new tattoo that I went and got yesterday. So I'll show you guys that real quick. I sent you a couple pictures. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it.
It doesn't show up too great. You're getting a glare, but oh no, that looks great. How long is the shading session going to be? Did the dude say?
He said it might actually take less time than the outlining.
Yeah,
but
outlining is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, if you guys do want to see the new tattoo, just go ahead and check it out on social media. I put it on all our social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And while I'm talking about my tattoo, shout out to Dustin at Empire Tattoos. The kid is amazing. He's got himself a customer for a while. I'm gonna be putting some money in that boy's pockets. Jody might be getting a tattaoo done from him. Yeah, he does. He's a young cat and he does amazing work. So I mean, I've already decided when I get my forearms done down there, that might be a couple months away. Once I get this one done and it's all healed up, I'll probably get my forearms done. And then, but Jody, she's got a tattoo she wants to get.
It becomes an addiction.
I ain't worried about it becoming an addiction. It can become an addiction.
Oh, dude! At the end of the day, I'm not one to complain. I'm not one to judge because I'm literally scheduling my next tattoo. Here in the next couple of days, I'm scheduling it.
Yeah, no, like I said, he's a young cat and he does some amazing work and real cool guy. So, like I said, he's definitely he's got my business moving forward. Jody's probably going to get some work done by him. She had an appointment down there, but with him, it's going to be what he charges. The way it's a little bit cheaper than what she was going to pay. So I'm going to talk to him and see if he can knock out her tattoo. I think he did all this in about 2 hours.
Right.
I think he could easily knock hers out in one session. So because she doesn't want anything.
What's she getting?
She's just getting it's a really cute like vine and flowers type deal on her hip. So yeah.
My wife, her longest session was 18 hours. She did it was free. The guy that did my tattoo, he entered a competition, and you bring your own tattooer or tattooee.
Your own canvas.
Yeah, your own canvas. Thank you. Your own canvas, and they get their free tattoo, but they pretty much don't get a break. So, like, we literally dropped her off and stopped by 3 times to drop off food, and she ate while he was doing the tattoo because they had a certain amount of time to do it. But it was an 18-hour day. And it actually turned out really good.
No, I could have probably sat there and he could have done everything all last night. Probably wouldn't have bothered me at all. I have my arm sore today. It feels more like you pull a muscle.
Yeah, it's swollen.
Yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, it's not nothing. Anything. It's not like I can't do my job or I can't. I can still do everything.
By tomorrow, you'll forget it's there. For uncomfortable ability. As in like swelling or anything like that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it hasn't really been uncomfortable at all until
you bump into something.
Yeah.
You bump into the doorway and you go, "What the fuck?" Oh fuck.
Yeah. Which when you're when you're as big as I am, that has a tendency to happen quite regularly.
I swear to God, I wish I would have been there. Just so as soon as he's done, I could have smacked it. Just whack.
You know what would have happened to you.
Oh, I would have ran out the fucking door. It'd have been hilarious.
There wasn't enough room there.
I would have died of laughter. You'd be like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "I'm setting the ink, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife did on the show. My wife did that on the show while I got mine. And
I'd have set your eye socket for you.
Like
Because
what?
it's not a very big room. You wouldn't have been able to run that
It
quick.
doesn't sound like it would hurt, but right after a tattoo, that soreness, and as you said, it doesn't really hurt. It's more of a mild annoyance.
I wouldn't have even called it an annoyance at all. Like I said, there was only one spot that kind of stung a little bit, but other than that, we were just chilling, hanging out, bullshitting.
Yeah. That's the beauty of tattoos is like and I hate to make this reference because I'll catch shit from it, I'm sure, but I equate it to women when they give birth to children. And hear me out. Hold on, let me finish.
I was gonna say, if this is the same pain that women go through when they go through labor, I don't want to hear another woman.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, what do all women do? They give birth to a kid. A couple years later, like, I want to have another kid, and they forgot the pain. And it's the same thing.
Because it's natural for them. It's natural for them. What we're doing is more cosmetic.
And you're like, I need another tattoo.
Well, see, what we're doing is more cosmetic than what they go through. That's natural. It's natural for them to have kids. They want.
No, I get that.
I don't think that's a good comparison in any way, shape, or form.
It's not the greatest comparison, but
I'm talking to Tony, or no, I'm talking to Jeff. You're right, Tony. What we're doing is just
what I'm saying is
add-ons.
Is like as annoying or any pain that you feel when you get a tattoo, you forget about, and you're like, I need another tattoo, and then you sit there and go, that hurts, and then that's literally the feeling you go, It's not a pain; it's more of a mild annoyance for the 2 hours. Plus, you can't move.
It burned. When I got mine, it was burning.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, there was just one spot on the inside of my arm, like I said, right in here, and that's where it stung them. It stung, like Tony said, it burned. It didn't.
Yeah, but other than that, that's a good analogy.
Yeah, nothing else hurt. And that's not me trying to sound like a tough guy or anything like that. It's just it didn't hurt at all. And it was wild because I was watching him, and it was so crazy. Because
it's amazing how fast those needles move, isn't it?
Well, not only that, but I mean, you can see in the pictures there's some lighter lines, which he just kind of did. So when he does the shading, he'll shade them in and make it. But like the dark lines, you could see when he would do the thin lines, just like he was barely touching the skin and just zoop, zoop, zoop.
Okay, so he's got a light hand.
Yeah, and then you could watch.
Those are the best tattoo artists.
Yeah,
my wife
and then
got a tattoo by one of the best artists in Mexico, and she said she's got the heaviest hand that she's ever got a tattoo from. As in, this woman's trying to hit bone while she's tattooing.
Yeah. No, then when he did like the big bold lines, you watched it because the gun was almost touching your arm, and it was just like, or the needle, like that needle point, and it was just. I just thought it was really cool watching the lines actually. So I was just kind of chill. Like I said, it didn't hurt at all in any way, shape, or form. There was no pain, no annoyance or anything like that. It wasn't until he got to the inside, and it was just like it kind of burns a little bit.
It's a little tickle.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I didn't really have a whole lot of pain when they did mine, except for on the wrist, like right here.
Which one?
Right here.
You didn't have much pain. Tony and I seen something totally different while we were watching.
Talking about. Yeah, because he was hitting right here. All this.
He wasn't even down by the wrist. He was up on your arm. He was up on your forearm.
Sucked.
Yeah, he was up on your forearm, and you were wincing and. Mommy. I need to go change my pad. Time out, Mr. Tattoo Man. I need a break. He's like, all I did is put the stencil on.
I didn't take a break.
He's like, I only put the stencil on. Calm down.
No, but I have my next one. I have to modify it to what I want.
You gotta get an arrow pointing at your mouth that says insert here.
No, that's the one you want. You just sent me that email. No, I'm getting a bear on my other arm. And then I have a lighthouse that I'm going to do on my calf and a 55 Chevy I'm going to do on my other calf. They're all tributes. Bears for my other grandmother, the lighthouses for my mom, and the 55 Chevys for dad.
I ain't getting no damn tributes. I'm just getting tattoos that I want.
They are what I want.
Fuck them. Fuck them
But
all.
I found
They're
all the
tributes to
best
myself.
ones. There he
What
is,
up,
little
Jason?
man.
What up, man?
I remember you.
I would hope
Me?
so.
I would
Yeah.
hope so.
We're here every week.
We see us
Twice a week, 3
3
times a week. Yeah.
You asked me for
What would
money.
be
I did ask you for money. You got that money yet? Or are you still broke?
What does it look like?
It looks like you're still broke.
what would be weird? What would be weird is if you didn't recognize us. You're like, who are these guys, Dad?
He popped
Why are
on
you hanging
the
out with white folk?
he popped on the show Monday night, and they got McDonald's. I said, "Where's my McDonald's?"
Oh, I got McDonald's last night. It was awesome.
I asked you if he had McDonald's money.
And
See
then,
if I can get some of that McDonald's money.
I did something dumb again, boys.
Imagine that. Isn't that every waking hour?
No, well, you ever get really hungry and then go on to your, DoorDash and start looking and go, yep, that looks good. That looks good.
Nope, because
That's
I know
what
better.
did. Well, that's what I did. And I got 4 burgers and 10 McNuggets, 2 fries, and ate them all in a single
You
sitting.
do realize that you're not very far away from breaking into a McDonald's and sucking down the grease from the fryer, right?
Amen to that.
I hope you. Not that I want you to die. I don't want you to die. I don't want anything to happen to you, but I hope when you have a grabber, it happens on the show. From all the McDonald's that you are just McDonald's and energy drinks has become your life. Leave the bathroom, Jeff.
I was told I have to stop eating that stuff, and I've joined the gym. So fuck you up. Just because I don't go doesn't mean I didn't join.
Just because you're walking there to use the bathroom does not mean that you go to the gym.
I go there and watch the pretty girls. I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna go back outside and have a cigarette.
You tried.
No, but I am going to be starting going to the gym this weekend.
Just the request I have is when you have the grabber from all the McDonald's and energy drinks that you live off of, do it on the show.
I'm like, I'll call you up, Chris. I'm having a heart attack. Go live, motherfucker. Go live. Oh, too late.
It's Tuesday. Fuck it. Here we go.
We're going live.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Jeff finally kicks the bucket. The McDonald's have caught up to him. I feel like as you were describing what you got from McDonald's today, Tony and I were physically watching your arteries clog as you spoke.
I never said that. I enjoy McDonald's.
I do. I love McDonald's.
Yeah, but never mind. I'm not even going to ask that question because I know you can put down some fucking food, Tony.
Yeah, but like the burgers I got were small ones.
I know you can put down some food. I was going to say, have you ever ordered like Jeff said he did today?
It was a
The
combo.
scariest day I had was me and my coworkers went out to eat one time.
There is no combo that you get 4 burgers, 10 pieces,
I didn't
and
say it
2
was
fries.
a single combo. It was a family combo. But
It's a family bundle. They got family bundles now, yeah.
It's a family.
But I went to Burger King with my
It was
coworkers
4
one time.
regular burgers.
He decided he didn't want his Whopper. So I finished my Whopper, and then I ate his with my whole combo. He was like, Jesus Christ. I said, man, I don't be playing.
Hey.
You realize the energy we burn in this job? I got to get full.
Well, here's the thing. That's the problem I have with McDonald's is like
I am bigger than both of you.
If I order a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke, it's not enough. I'm not full.
I'm full for lunch.
I am bigger than both of you.
5 minutes.
And I do not eat. I don't eat like at all like you guys do.
But I only eat once a day. That's the difference.
You probably got slower
metabolism. I only eat once a day.
Oh, slower? Yeah, I'm definitely slower.
No, I got a
slower metabolism. I was told I had a slow metabolism. So I don't know how. You ain't seen me. I used to work, go to the gym, come out the gym, and go to Golden Corral and put away 4 plates.
Oh, now I don't fuck around if I go to Golden Corral. I'm getting my money's worth and then some. I'll make myself, and that's that's the problem that Jody and I run into when we go out to eat because we both like to eat, but neither one of us neither one of us can eat like we think we can eat. So we get ourselves so stuffed that when we leave the restaurant, we just come back home.
You're pushing each other back into the vehicle, like,
yeah. We
lift
both.
my legs. Fuck this shit. Just put me in the
I
trunk.
can put away 3 square meals a day still to this day, but since I'm trying to lose weight, I stopped. My thing, I believe in a full breakfast, a full lunch, and a full dinner.
Really, Jeff? I'm talking about you having a grabber and you go get a
Shut
goddamn
the
energy
fuck
drink.
You wonder why I have a high metabolism, motherfucker. No,
That's not going to help your metabolism, you
lose
goofy
weight,
bastard.
It sounds silly, but to lose weight,
shit.
Eat more.
Do what?
Eat more.
I've tried.
You
got to eat more. You got to eat more portion size.
Well, no, your body will literally go, "Oh, this motherfucker stopped eating. I got to save every bit of food he eats."
No, I got you.
When you're eating, your metabolism actually speeds up.
If you eat the right food in the right portions, you'll be correct. But I don't do portion sizes. I kill myself.
I don't either.
I will starve.
Chris has seen my spaghetti.
I've seen everything you do.
I don't do small.
No, nothing you do. It's ridiculous.
It's my Napoleonic complex. So fuck you both. You know.
That's all it is. At the end of the day, it's just the compensation and everything you do. Yeah. I'm still here. I'm just trying to pull a video that I meant to pull before the show, and I totally forgot until just now.
Well, like literally yesterday, I was working so hard, I forgot to eat, and it was like 8 o'clock. And I was like, "Fuck, I forgot to eat today." And then all of a sudden, it hit me, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking starving." So I went on to the app, and I was like, "Yeah, McDonald's. That's a hell of a combo." And I'm not a big McNuggets guy. Unlike Cash, that apparently just wants McNuggets forever.
Now, Chick-fil-A, I can eat that combo with the nuggets and the fries. I will not be full. I'll be all right, but I won't be full.
Well,
those Chick-fil-A nuggets
have you had KFC's chicken sandwich? It's called the Big Crunch.
I used to, but I miss KFC when they had nuggets. When KFC had nuggets, they would have taken everybody out. Oh, yeah. People don't remember when Kentucky Fried Chicken had nuggets back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Oh my God.
That's the thing that blows my mind. How does KFC not have chicken nuggets?
They got sued.
Dude, they run out of chicken.
They got called for using cloned chicken, and they lost. Next thing you know, chicken restaurants popped up all over.
They don't even use chicken in McDonald's chicken nuggets.
That was the problem.
Why are we whispering? Is McDonald's police going to come after me?
I don't know. Disney started messing up your Wi-Fi. You kept talking shit about them, didn't they?
Yeah.
No. I'm downloading something right now.
For playing music, didn't they? Keep playing.
No, I'm downloading something right now.
Deep dives, Chris. We'll just all go to hell. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
While the Wi-Fi acts up.
I'll go down there and skull fuck Disney's dead ass face.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said it.
Confusing expressions are not.
Cancel.
He pulled it back and his arm was all messed up. That's what's gonna happen to your dick.
No, I was.
Come here. I'm gonna do you like some down.
No, but I thoroughly enjoy eating. My wife doesn't like McDonald's, and she went to go see some friends she hasn't seen since she got back. So she's hanging out with them, and
she could not wait to get the fuck away from you at all. Yeah. she cannot wait.
Really again? And I'm like, well, you've been gone 2 months. I gotta make up for lost time, kind of thing.
She could not wait to get away from you. She's like, yeah, I just got home, but I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
She's like, I'm on my way home, and I'm like, I'm getting ready to do a show, and she's like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
You know, you can stay there. But yeah, she's staying in Playa del Carmen, which is like 45 minutes away.
That's where Juan lives, her boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, her friend's sister's in town, so and her friend's sister leaves tomorrow, so they're I'm gonna pay Jody to shoot you. I swear to God.
You don't want to say
like, hey Jody, you want to use that taser? Just wait till Chris is all randy and be like.
Randy, what the hell? This is 1960 Britain.
I've been watching that Ted Lasso, and I just the fucking the one chick Juno, what's her last name? Juno Temple. Mm-hmm. Her mannerisms, some of the things she says on the show is just so British. You're just like, don't copy the British accent, dummy. But like the character Ted Lasso brought his assistant coach with him. They call him Coach Beard, and he says like 5-6 lines an episode. He's one of those coaches that's just like, what he said. What are we doing today, Coach? Conditioning. That's he's hilarious, but it's a really good show. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, she's in Playa del Carmen to see her friends that are her friend's sister is getting ready to head back to Mexico City, so they're hanging out and stuff. And they sent me a video yesterday, and they're all sitting around in a restaurant because it's pissing down rain because there's a fucking hurricane on the other side of the peninsula.
It's jumping across the whole fucking Mexican continent, the country, and y'all want to go over there right where the hurricane's at. That's smart.
I don't mean to interrupt.
No. It's on the Baja side.
But it's going to go across to the Gulf.
Yeah, but that's like...
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from?
Who is it from?
Amazon. I'll be back.
Chris's shit's here. No, but like it's like Mexico comes down in a backwards J. It's on the backside of the J.
Mexico comes down the backwards J. The hurricane's on the Pacific, but they're predicting it to go across into the Gulf.
Yeah, but it won't. It takes like
that chance in hell. I'm with you. That chance in hell because it's got to jump over some mountains.
I've lived here for 20 years. I'm not worried about
on this side of fucking Mexico.
During Hurricane Wilma, the worst hurricane in the history of Mexico, I barbecued in my backyard.
Because you're crazy.
Yay!
The power was out, and I had to fucking. Was that your ringtone? I thought you downloaded that sound like you were going to tell us the weather. That was your ringtone?
No.
Thanks, mailbox. We just got a letter.
It's YouTube.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, did you seriously switch your ringtone?
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
I'm surrounded by children.
The things I do.
In the street back 20 years.
During Hurricane Wilma.
How's that G line on your head, Tony?
The hurricane literally sat on Cancun for 2 days. A level 5 hurricane sat on Cancun for 2 days in 2009.
Ooh. Nice.
We had no power. Make sure water wasn't coming in the house because everything fucking flooded. And my power was out, and I had all this meat in the fucking freezer.
Nice.
I'm not losing this fucking meat. I'm going to cook it. So I went in my backyard and started my grill. Nice.
Since I know Jody's not watching.
Nice.
When she comes up next weekend, we're going to see Top Gun, so I ordered us a matching Top Gun shirt.
Tony, I mentioned to Chris before the show, and I want to get your 2 out of 3.
Oh my God!
Wife has never seen.
I thought it was 1 out of 3.
She's never seen Top Gun.
You need to see it.
That's what I said. But wouldn't you say terms for divorce?
I say you chop her up.
What do you mean you never seen it?
I say you chop her up in a bunch of pieces and blame the cartel.
I'm going to tell you no because we don't watch soap operas, but they want us to watch the with them sometimes. We don't like romance movies, but they want us to.
Jeff watches.
Fuck you! I've seen every episode of Sex and the City. I love rom-coms. Why wouldn't she want to see the gayest movie that is not?
Whoa!
Rewatch that movie.
Whoa, buddy.
Rewatch that movie.
There was one scene. There was one scene that was questionable.
On what?
That was the
On Top
volleyball.
Gun?
There's
Yeah.
a full fucking breakdown.
Speaking of gays,
Basically says that movie is the gayest movie in history.
speaking of the
They're
gays,
lie.
It's
They're
the
lie.
biggest homosexual movie in the
no, it's
planet.
not.
No, it's
There was
not.
one.
No.
There was one homoerotic scene, and it was the beach volleyball scene. Stop
That
getting
wasn't
your.
even homoerotic. The most
You can be my
homosexual
wingman
thing was
any
when dude
day.
leaned on his chair and said, "He's turning me on." Dude said, "Don't tease me."
Yeah,
That was it.
exactly.
That was it.
It's normal day-to-day
There's a full
bromance
fucking
stuff.
breakdown I saw the other day. It's like 8 minutes long. I laughed my ass off. And they broke down every homosexual reference, and you're just like, wow.
Well, so speaking of the Alphabet Warriors,
Yeah, go ahead.
Happy Pride Month, guys. Not you guys, but to the Alphabet Warriors. It's Pride Month up here in the States. So we're going to celebrate.
Say hi to
Yeah,
Nick.
Queen.
Yeah, Queen.
Stop.
Everybody's making
shout out
it.
to Nick, and shout out to my brother Tim.
Nick, your brother.
Happy Pride Month to those who celebrate it. Non-discriminatory. All jokes aside, this is your time. Enjoy your motherfucking self.
I celebrate with them.
Go ahead.
We just got a letter. We just got. Well, Tony, I know you're too manly and too cool. You would never be seen in a pride parade.
Gays and lesbians, them fuckers know how to fucking party, son.
You better tell them. You better tell them.
The pride parades are fun as hell. I've gone to a couple of them.
I've not
I
gone
went
because there
to
aren't one here,
New
but
Orleans for Mardi Gras back in '99. You ain't seen a party till you see them motherfuckers get down. I'm gonna be honest. They get the fuck down.
Well, I was gonna say, go to any pride parade. It's an
them
eventful.
motherfuckers don't give a shit.
No, I've gone to a couple of them here, like in Columbus. I went with my cousin a couple times when she was still alive. And I've gone with a couple of my other friends that were gay and stuff like that. They're awesome. They're a blast.
Plus, if you do it right, you don't have to pay for a drink all night.
Well, I went to a gay bar one night with my ex-mother-in-law and her wife, and then her best friend and his husband. It was like right after they had their commitment ceremony because it was before gay marriage was legal up here in Ohio. Right. So they had a commitment ceremony at their church, and then afterwards we went to a gay bar. They're like, "Are you okay going to a gay bar?" I'm like, "I'm with you guys, ain't I?"
I'm not Tony.
Yeah, I was like, I'm hanging out with you guys. Why would I have a problem going to a gay bar? And I had an absolute blast. I watched football. I didn't have to pay for a single beer that whole night.
And you kind of walk away going, I am a good looking motherfucker. Apparently,
yeah, I'm a sexy beast.
A bartender, whatever.
The bartender said he's just trying to get you drunk enough to sleep with him. Challenge accepted. I hope you got a big wallet, fucker. Because I can drink. Spend his whole paycheck and still not getting laid.
Speaking of drinking, our power went out Sunday. Like,
pay your fucking bill.
No, it wasn't mine. It was the entire neighborhood. Somebody hit a transformer, and the power was out for like several blocks, and it was out for I don't know, like a good 6 hours. And when the power goes out here, your air conditioning turns off, obviously. So everybody matriculates outside. So my neighbors decided to get that basketball hoop out that I built, and somebody made a beer run, and by the time the power came back on, we were all laying on the grass next to the pool, drunk out of our fucking minds. It was hilarious.
Nice.
That's funny.
We sat there and played catch with the baseball and the kids, played basketball with the kids, drank our entire time. Exactly. We had a blast. And I only remember about 50% of it because I was fucking hammered.
What a bunch of alcoholics. You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
Says the motherfucker drinking beer, bitch, on a
Wednesday. I'm not drinking beer. I'm drinking water and hops.
Yeah, you fucking lie like a broke dick dog on a rug.
I'm just
Are
you not allowed to drink on Wednesdays?
My wife loves that expression. She'd never heard it. And the other day she said something and I went, "You lie like a broke dick dog on a rug." She was like, What?
I'm confused. I didn't get the memo. Am I not supposed to drink on Wednesdays?
Of course you are. I'm drinking.
On Thor's Day, we get hammered.
Speaking of Thor's Day, I saw a couple of things that made me think of you the other day, Chris. I went and picked up my new necklace.
Wait.
No, I saw rings.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Rings.
Wait a minute. Do we want to continue? Because this is kind of like, I feel like this is leading down the conversation. Yeah, where earlier, I don't remember what we were talking about. You're all of a sudden like, oh, this guy was watching this video where this guy masturbates with a vibrator. He just puts it on his dick. And I was like, yep, time to start the show.
It was a fucking interview. It's not like it was like an instructional video. No, but I saw, I was picking up, I picked up my new money tree.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Does it grow money?
And,
Does it grow money?
No, but it's supposed to bring money into it's the universe thing.
Are you manifesting?
Yes. I got my manifesting rocks too.
How about I manifest these nuts on your face?
I really like that.
Just like back in the day.
The place that I bought my tree and my necklace at had rings, like biker style rings, the big silver
like
ones. And they had Thor's hammer rings.
Like that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually just like your Thor's hammer, only it's a little like it's more solid, like my wedding ring.
Yeah. Well, this one's actually this one's completely solid. Yeah,
okay.
This one's it's
okay.
Yeah, it's completely solid all the way through.
But it had a Viking skull on top of the Thor's hammer.
I've been looking at.
It was just a little. It only fit on my middle finger.
Yeah, I've been looking at some new rings. I want to get some new ones. There's one of those hippie stores in the mall, and they've got the Viking runes. That I think I'm gonna buy me some, and you can put them on a chain or you can put them on like a bracelet or whatever. But I think I'm gonna buy me some of them. But then they have like, the ones that are positivity and
but like crystals and all that stuff.
Oh, speaking of positivity,
half of y'all just need some damn sleep.
Huh? I sleep all the time.
I was gonna say, dude, I did like 9 hours yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, nowadays I get plenty of sleep.
I'm not a religious guy because I spent 20 years of my life going to church every Sunday. Now I'm on time off for good behavior, and but my wife kind of got into this whole crystal thing, and it's like, what harm can it do?
Just be like Earl. If you put positive, my name is Earl. Put positive energy out there in the world. It'll come back.
Do good things. Good things.
What is happening?
All I heard about Earl was Earl had to die by the Dixon Chicks.
Oh my God, Tony!
They're the Chicks now. They changed their name.
Yeah, they're the Chicks.
Fucking woke.
Because Dixie is racist.
But the tree that I bought.
That's what they said.
It's made out of pyrite. And then I got obsidian around my neck, which is for protection. And then I got my Chinese coin, which is also to bring money. And I make a lot of money, so obviously shit's working.
I just got rid of the toxic people in my life.
I do too. That's why I stay on the fucking house.
Shut up. Get the fuck out of your house. No, but speaking of that reminded me. I seen something the other day, and I actually took a screenshot of it so I would save it, so I could. It kind of made me think, like the direction that my life is going right now.
Right.
It's kind of taking that fucking hard 90-degree angle away from all the bullshit. But so this kind of hit me a little bit different when I seen it. It says, even if you hear a bad story about me, understand there was a time I was good to those people, but they won't tell you that part.
You posted that.
Yeah,
absolutely. I like that.
No, it's true. It's the true one of the truest things you'll ever hear. Is like, in that Ted Lasso TV show, Ted actually says to the former owner, he says, all my life people have underestimated me and they've judged me.
Yep.
He said, one day I was driving my son to school and I saw a quote spray painted on a wall by Walt Whitman. And it says, I can't remember the quote. It's like people that don't care judge. People that are curious ask questions. The people that don't care judge, they're just fucking haters.
Yeah, exactly.
And people that are like really concerned will call your ass up and be like, "Hey, man, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like I said, I see that the other day, and it just kind of hit me, and I was like, "Damn, if that doesn't speak volumes for where I'm at right now, and getting rid of people, getting rid of certain things in my life, and changing everything for the better, that fucking right there is the goddamn truth." You know? Don't forget, there was a time before I became the bad guy or the asshole, in your opinion, that I was good to you.
I always tell people there was always a time I gave a shit until you made me stop.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I've made people stop as well. So
yeah, well,
we all go through it.
Well, I'll burn bridges.
Yeah.
Good thing I can fucking swim. Because I'll burn a motherfucking bridge in a heartbeat.
Rebuild, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I can swim.
I ain't worried about rebuilding. If I burn a bridge, I burn it for a reason. I'm on the other side waving. 2-finger salute. How do you do, bitches?
On the wrong side of the
river. Hey, Benny, looks like I got all the.
I see you hating. That's why you watching. As they say, your biggest haters will always find time to watch you. Enjoy the show because it's a good one. All day.
Okay, I found the clip. I'll send it to you guys. I think you're going to kick out of it.
This motherfucking his clips. We went a whole month without a clip, and he's back.
I know, right? I was just getting ready to say we were doing so good. We weren't getting clips. We weren't getting videos. Stupid racist memes.
Fine, fuck you. I won't send it. Fuck you both.
Stupid racist videos.
Yes. Sometimes I just
want to. I found a set of t-shirts, Tony. I'm getting you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm getting one for you, me, and Chris. It says, "My redneck," with an arrow pointing, and the other one says, "My N," and points the other direction.
No, you're not gonna put that shit.
No, I'm not. No.
There's a couple of guys I watch on
no.
It's a
boy, this motherfucker here, boy.
Sometimes Tony, I would have messaged Jeff back and go, You do realize Tony's a black guy, right?
That's why I said it, because it's hilarious.
It's not.
It's not racist if we both find it funny. That's just my opinion.
For all of you who don't believe me, here's your proof.
Don't even lump me in on that, Tony. Don't lump me in. Make sure you. Tony and I are going to get shirts that say we're with racists with an arrow pointed at you.
No, because I'm woke.
Much like Tony not understanding the meaning of jealousy, I don't think you understand the meaning of woke.
I don't. The problem with the definition of woke, it changes daily.
What you say, Tony?
No. I'm seeing so many changes to the term woke. It ain't about knowing shit. Now it's about being open sexual. It's about being open to everything here. It's about there's so much. This shit got more definition than an LGBTQIA+.
No. As I said a few episodes back, and I was just listening to this episode today, so that's why it's fresh in my mind.
Right.
Well, several episodes back now. It's not a matter of being right or wrong. It's a matter of who can out stupid who.
Yeah.
Right?
For instance, Tony, Chris, let me ask you guys a question.
I'd rather you
consider yourself straight.
Yes. Here we go. Yes.
Then you can't be woke, apparently, because that's.
I've never claimed to be woke.
It's what's it called? It's homophobic.
I can understand
according to the woke crowd.
If anything, I've always claimed to be uncensored.
Homophobic is being closed-minded, so you're not open to any and everything. I can understand that. But let me be clear. Well, let me take that back.
It's also transphobic, by the way.
I don't care if it makes you happy and you're not hurting anybody and you're not hurting yourselves. Do whatever.
Do
whatever the fuck you want to do. That goes with anybody.
Transphobia comes from the fact that you can't accept somebody did what they did. If you listen to the
I'm texting your wife and telling her you're smoking in the house right now.
You will understand that some transgenders changed due to a traumatic experience. I do not discriminate against that.
I don't either.
Yeah, and unfortunately, some of them do it just for fucking attention.
Changing because it's
There's
trendy.
the confusion and the problem right there. Looking for attention and deceit.
Like that jack off that decided all of a sudden, oh, I'm transgender and I'm a swimmer, so I'm joining the women's swimming division.
Yeah, he's a big controversy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big controversy, and
well,
I don't.
Have you seen
and
that guy
there's
that
no pun intended.
identifies as a baby? He's like 45 years old. He identifies as a baby, and he was adopted by a family that lets him kind of just sit around.
Oh yeah. I see that. Well, I told Tony a story. I don't know, you weren't here about this thing in England that is a quote unquote influencer that identifies as being Korean. God, words are hard. Korean, and they are transracial. Hence, that's where the trans dinosaur thing for me came from. Was that news story? I still identify as a T-Rex.
Did you get a Yahoo Sports alert 9 minutes ago? Oh,
did I?
Shit.
No.
Yeah.
Why would I get a sports?
No, if I did, I might have swiped it off and not paid attention to it. What happened?
Marion Barber, former Cowboys running back, found dead in his apartment, 38 years old.
Oh, shit, for real? Damn. I did see the new Madden coming out, Madden 23. They put Madden on the cover as tribute.
Nice.
To him. I was like, yeah.
You know what? I'm not a big sports video game guy, but I fucking love playing Madden. If I'm in the mood for it.
That dude,
let me know when you want to smoke.
Yeah. Stop smoking.
Let me know when you want to smoke. You're invited to the barbecue, but you can't handle the smoke.
Okay. I like it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
So there's
That's Joe. Hey, you know what? I can't even take credit for that. I gotta give full credit for that to Jody.
There's no cause of death or suspicion of what killed him.
It's like he has some issues.
Like a lot of football players. What is that? CTE or whatever?
I'm thinking that. I would halfway run with that. Of course, I'll always look for the truth, but we're always going to assume that it's either CTE or COVID, one of the two. But if find you dead,
I thought we were looking for the truth.
I was going to say, I don't believe that.
I said they always go with CTE or COVID.
Gunshot victim. How did he die? COVID.
There was like 2,000 gunshot victims that actually died.
That was just running rampant because they were getting money. That was happening everywhere.
The hospitals were getting seriously paid. And they're like, fuck it, he died of COVID. He got shot in the head, but he had COVID.
COVID was the cause of death. Well, are you sure it wasn't the 12-gauge shotgun?
That he put in his mouth?
You can survive a gunshot when you survive COVID.
To the head?
You survived COVID, Tony. Jeff survived COVID. Jeff had to shave his beard, but he survived COVID.
I think my wife just wanted me to shave.
That was the funniest guy. I can't believe you actually came on the show and said that shit with a straight face. My doctor told me that I had to shave my beard because COVID could live in my beard.
Because you got to remember, my wife translates everything from. See?
Do you not wash your fucking beard?
Of course I do.
Okay. It's the same thing as washing your hands.
Yeah, but it's still airborne. You can
Who
still survive
washes their hands? What's wrong with you?
I don't wash my hands.
No, I lick them clean. It's done. There's no dirt on them. That's what my kids say.
I just use my ball sweat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Rub it in and use it for moisturizer.
That's right. That was why my beard was so moist.
Jody's not around, so I gotta.
She goes up and she's like, God damn, Chris, what the fuck? He's like, that's my natural odor.
Oh dear.
Fremunda. What's that called? It's called Fremunda.
It's kind of like Paul Rudd and Anchorman. Yeah, like Paul Rudd and Anchorman wearing the Sex Panther.
You know, they say it works 60% of the time, 40% of the time.
Yeah.
What? Even Ron was like, yeah, them numbers don't add up, bro.
But, all right. Well, let's take a real quick break.
Yes.
I did have news for you guys tonight. I do have more abandoned.
Well, I want to get into the subject we were talking about when Tony popped in and said about the show we were talking about.
What show were we talking about?
Stranger Things.
What did you do?
Oh, yeah. That's in news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in news.
Not to pull the e-brake on no, not to pull the e-brake on the show.
Yeah, no, that's in news. Trust me, that's in news. I got some news stories tonight.
Coming up.
No, we're gonna take a real quick break, but we'll be right back. We got news. We got news coming up, and also got a couple more abandoned parks for you tonight.
Nice.
And they're a little bit more darker, if you will. I even have a ghost story.
And a swing set.
Yes.
Nice.
And a trans.
It's not a ghost story until there's a truck and a swing set.
and
Tony, please tell me that's your leg.
We're on Twitter, so it's safe.
Jesus Christ! I'm coming, Elizabeth.
we're on Twitter, so Tony can have his hog out. It's fine. I didn't go on Facebook tonight because they made me mad they made me mad last week since they tanned our hide for me playing music. So, but we're gonna take a real quick break. Got new-ish, not necessarily a newish song. I think I may have played it on here a couple times from Blacktop Mojo, but it is the official video, part 3. Remember the animated video I played a while back? Yes. Well, this is the continuation of that video. So, well, it's part 1 and 2 were all in that one video,
right?
Because it was 2 separate songs. At the end, when they do like that guitar and it gets real slow, that was a totally different song. So this is technically part 3, but it's the animated continuation.
Did you see Matt's newest video on TikTok?
Matt or Cat?
No, sorry, it's Cat. Sorry.
No.
But it's this guy. He's like at a DJ booth, and he's like, "For all those singers, I want you to start singing." And Matt's like goes to speak, and he's like, "Anytime, go ahead and start singing." He goes to speak again, anytime. And Matt's just, you can see him slowly getting frustrated. It's obviously set up, and it's not going to learn.
That's awesome. Nah, so here's a little Blacktop Mojo and Darling, I Won't Tell. If you guys don't know who Blacktop Mojo is at this point, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Go check them out on all social media and everywhere you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Go show them some love and let them know we sent you. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
There's a word going round, so many secrets told. There's a whisper in my ear and everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Oh, nobody believes you. Say those are lies that you say. You can tell me the truth now, honey. Darling, I won't tell.
Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. I love that fucking song, man. That video is badass, actually. That was the first time I watched it. So, but welcome back to the show, guys. That was Blacktop Mojo. Go check them out everywhere you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Yeah. I'm Glick. We got Jeffrey in the house. We got Anthony in the house somewhere, wherever he shall be. He may or may not return. You never know with that guy. I feel like he's our own personal vigilante. He just comes and goes.
Right?
You know, somebody sent up the Tony D signal, and he's off to put his cape on and save a hoe and drive the drama bus.
Save a hoe.
Here comes the drama bus.
I'm just saying, not all heroes wear capes. So there you go.
No, just kidding. But if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you guys want to get a shot of the tattoo I just got, it's on all social media. If you want to see Jeff's tattoo, I think it's on Facebook.
Yeah, it's also live on the other episode.
Yeah, well, yeah, go listen to the audio where you can't see it.
It's on YouTube.
But speaking of live, yeah. Also, speaking of live, you guys can join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night live on YouTube and Twitch at Nonsensical Nonsense. Come hang out in the chatters box, shoot the shit with us, all that fun jazz. You can also get every single episode of the podcast up to date because I got Monday's episode posted right before we went live tonight. On Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. We do have an email if you'd like to shoot us an email at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And we do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. So go give us a follow. Go give us a like. Give Jeff and Tony the old double thumbing. And if you'd be so kind, we don't ask for a whole lot around here, but one favor we will ask is to give us a share. Let the people know. Let the people know. We are what the people want. We are what the people need.
Don't be ashamed.
Yeah. We're not the heroes that they ask for. We're the heroes that they need.
That's right.
We do things a little bit differently around these parts, if you know what I mean. Speaking of doing things a little bit differently, I think what I'm going to do Saturday in our first break, we're going to take an extended break, and I'm going to play both of those songs back to back for the video portion.
Okay.
Because, like I said, it's parts 1, 2, and 3. They all coincide and go together, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, I mean, the break's not going to be that much longer. It's going to be like a 7 or an 8 minute break as opposed to a 5 minute break. You know. So like a Kevin Holly break. Yeah, we're not there. Oh, speaking of Kevin Holly's goofy ass, they're supposed to be back live tonight. I don't know if they're going to be. This goofy son of a bitch has been going live like every day this week, and it's just like. God love him. I do love him. But it's just like this goofy ass music that he plays. And it'll be like 2 hours long and then and pictures. It's like, what are you doing, man? They keep sharing it onto our Facebook page. I'm like, I don't mind, but you're not doing anything. You're just testing out your equipment or whatever. Don't put it all over the place.
Yeah, good Lord.
Oh boy. Oh, Tony's back.
Yeah.
He's like a child. He's like a child.
He shows up as loud as possible.
Hi, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
I remember you. You got my McDonald's money? I have to string you up by your toes.
Sounds like he's in a great mood, too.
I know martial arts now.
So you know martial arts?
Hmm?
Are you a black belt?
White belt. I just got all my stripes today.
Nice. Today you did? Heck yeah. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Well, since you know martial arts, I won't string you up.
What did you say you were going to tie me with?
Since you know martial arts, I won't tie you up. I won't string you up by your toes.
Smart man, because it'll get you.
I won't mess with you. I don't need you karate.
I got a black belt. I got mine at JCPenney.
Go eat your food. Go eat your food. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eat your food.
No.
You better watch out. I'll sweep the leg. Show no mercy.
This is the new tattoo that I'm gonna getting on my other forearm.
Oh, nice. Nice.
When are you just gonna come out?
Be careful, don't slip.
Yeah, careful.
Being silly. I got both my boys at home. Life is good.
Nice.
Life
All
is
my
good.
kids. All my kids are at their moms. Life is good.
My kids are watching.
No, I'm just kidding. No, they'll actually be back Friday, and then they'll be here all next week. I love summer vacation because I get them for an entire week at a time.
Right.
So that's nice.
Well, we're starting to go back on a week-to-week rotation. I don't mind it much. Especially for the
Just a
summer.
couple
That's cool.
extra miles on the vehicle, or less miles on the vehicle.
Right, that's not even an issue. It's everything
No,
else
but I'm
is
saying that's the
cascade effect.
yes, thank you. Chris, I got a question for you real quick before you get into news.
Tony, are we taking questions?
Why not?
Okay, we'll take questions.
What did you?
No.
You said you bought mattresses for the kids the other day.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
I think I got you beat on price.
Okay.
I bought the kids new mattresses yesterday.
I didn't know that we were competing.
Well, we weren't, but I got Sealy individual mattresses.
I got cardboard boxes.
50% off. But here was the catch. No delivery. They did.
Oh, mine got delivered.
Without delivery, it was 50% off. With delivery, it was full price.
Well,
I threw my shit on top of a fucking cab and came.
Nice.
I bought 2 individual mattresses and then spent the rest of the night taking the bed frames that I built for the kids and turn them into it from matrimonial to individual. So I cut.
Well, I mean, if you just bought mattresses, yeah, you definitely got me beat because I bought mattresses and box springs, but I also got the girls the same style of mattress that I got, the memory foam hybrid spring.
I didn't want to buy box springs because I'm building a bunk bed. More of a fun.
Bunk beds are fun. Project. Bunk beds are fun. Let's be clear.
Well,
you want to build bunk beds? We'll have more room for activities.
Well, not only that, I can top bunk.
Oh my god!
No, but like
I love that movie. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm gonna build bunk beds. Kevin's gonna help me build bunk beds. And
Mom, Dad, can we build bunk beds?
Exactly. The design I've gone with is like it's basically going to be a jungle gym / bunk bed. So it's going to have like a climbing rope, all this other stuff too.
Yeah, nice. No, yeah. But I bought the girls the same style mattress that I got myself, which is the memory foam spring hybrid, and then theirs are I think theirs were 8 inches thick. Or mine's 12 inches. So, but still, I mean, for the 2 of them, for their beds alone, it was less than $400. So, and that was
$300 for the set.
Yeah, and that was mattress and box spring total.
Right.
So, I wouldn't say you got me beat.
Well,
how you lose, fucker? No, I'm still the champ, baby. I'm still the champ.
Throw in the box springs for free, but I was like, I don't need it because I already got a bed.
All I have to say to you, Jeff. Oh, the wolf pack is back.
No, they were going to throw the box springs and stuff for free, but I was like, I don't need it. I don't want it because it's just going to take up fucking space. And
the girls needed. Hey, Deb, the girls needed box springs on their beds, and actually they're really cool because it's just a metal frame that I had to build it, but it's a metal frame. And then it's got like this. Why it had to have a padded cloth cover, I don't know why it had to be padded, but then it's got a cloth cover that goes over it and everything.
Right.
So
I bought
a skirt for my bed.
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
I don't know what the hell it is, but it came.
It
came with the bed set that I bought.
Chris just likes to look up the skirt.
Yeah. Hey,
look at that. I'm like all the way up. Don't
I take upskirt photos, and that's my side hustle. That's why I'm making money. It's just my box spring, but they don't need to know that. I sell them on the interwebs.
It's just a description, no picture.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it! Like,
My OnlyFans upskirt shots. I went out and bought 17 different bed sets, so I have different colors.
You just go to the mattress store and be like,
yeah, sir, what are you doing?
I'm taking pictures for my OnlyFans. Mind your fucking business. Hello, y'all, queen.
Whoa!
No, but
Pride Month.
I'm gonna build a floating bed frame for the wife and I.
Nice.
And it says it's floating, but the legs are just closer to the middle. That's all.
Yeah, that's all it is. You guys are.
But it looks cool too.
Nice.
And we're going Oriental style, so it has almost a 6-inch wide shelf all the way around the bed itself, and then a massive fucking headboard with built-in sideboards on the side.
Well, speaking of OnlyFans, why don't we start there tonight? I got some of this for you guys.
Audio Jungle.
Troy.
I'm going to tell you a couple of stories.
Okay.
So listen to this. Okay, listen.
It kind of got me a little excited there, Chris. I thought you were going to show me pictures of OnlyFans, and then you showed me that. I was like,
Well, not exactly.
got all excited.
Former 90 Day Fiance star Stephanie Matto is making $5,000 a day.
God damn.
For selling her boob sweat. Now, mind you, just last year,
jar of boob sweat.
Yeah, just last year, she was selling and making stupid money. She was selling her farts in a jar.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Her farts. She was farting into a jar, and guys were buying it. But former,
y'all gonna have COVID. Y'all gonna have COVID.
Former,
I can sell you a jar of
the former reality star who enjoyed a brief stint on 90 Day Fiancé in 2021 previously claimed to make a living selling farts in a jar, but after experiencing chest pains caused by excessive gas.
Dumbass. Stay away from the Taco Bell.
That's what she says. She has now decided to sell sweat from her breast for a reported $500 a fucking jar.
What do you do with it?
I don't know, but I have a new venture. I'm about to start selling my moob sweat. No, my man boob sweat. I can just get a picture off the internet and make that my profile picture, and bada boom.
And you just sell them your ball sweat instead.
Well, I could do that too.
There's a lot of lonely fuckers out there if they're spending $500 for some sweat.
She told Jam Press, "I love sitting by the pool, but it's also hard work. Don't be fooled."
Fuck you.
I can step outside for 10 minutes and sweat my ass off.
Yeah, no shit.
Right?
Like my ass crack sweat. How much? Oh wait, I owe you $30. Fuck.
So
she's not. She's selling them $500 a jar.
Do y'all realize
she's making $5,000 a day?
I'm not. Go ahead.
And I'm sorry, but in my opinion, she's not that attractive of a chick. But she says,
what's her name again?
Stephanie Matto. Stephanie Matto, Matto.
Stephanie Matto.
Yeah, she also said, "I also have a great set of breasts, and smelling the sweat, licking the sweat would bring fans as close as they can get to them." So she's also sounds a little bit conceited. She sounds like she's one of those, "Oh my god, like I'm so hot, and everybody should worship the ground I walk on."
31 years old, born 1990, and she's Czechoslovakia.
So she was born in 90. She would be 32 almost, right?
She's a Virgo.
She looks like every.
What are you looking at her
chick on the
fucking
planet.
You looking at her fucking Tinder profile there, Tony?
Let me explain something to y'all. If you motherfuckers is buying somebody's sweat, I want to know what's so good about her.
Nothing.
Yeah, because
like I said, I don't think.
Like,
If you can
like
sell fart
90%
in
of
a
the
jar,
white
I should
blonde
be a
chicks you
millionaire.
see.
If you can sell fart in a jar, I should be.
That's what I just said. I'm going to start bottling up my sweat.
Gas in a jar, and y'all paying for it. Give me 2 weeks and all the damn cream of wheat, wheattina, eggs, and salad I can find with a couple of steaks. I will make your motherfucking life.
That's what I said. I can, Tony. I can steal a picture off the internet of a hot chick, create an OnlyFans, or create a website saying that I'm selling my boob sweat or my ass sweat or my vag sweat, and people are gonna buy it. And all I'm doing is I'm a fat bearded redneck in Ohio, jarring up my sweat, and these losers are buying it because they think it's some hot chick just because I stole a picture off the internet.
Well, here's the thing.
I can sell sweat just by going to the gym. Are you fucking serious?
That's what I'm saying. I go outside and run around the apartment a couple of times, get my shirt all gross and sweaty, and wring it out.
I can still nickel bags of that shit just from working.
Nickel bags.
Tony's down on the block slinging bags of sweat.
Here's the difference.
Hey, you got that stuff? Yeah, you got the money? Yeah, okay.
She's famous. Now, I've never heard of her.
She's not really famous. She was
the quote unquote fan base.
She was a 90-day fiance. That makes you famous being a fiance for 90 days. I ought to be a millionaire.
15 minutes of fame, man.
It's a reality TV, man. That's the world we live in. But she said,
look at them Jersey Shore fuckers. How famous are they?
But she went on to say that sometimes it can vary how long it takes to fill up a jar, as it depends on several scientific factors. Mainly the heat, movement, and how hydrated I am. This bitch thinks she's a goddamn scientist. Bitch, you go outside and run on a treadmill in the sun. Yeah. You're gonna sweat. It happens.
Go to the gym for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Turn up go to the sauna. Call it a day.
Stephanie added that she tries to stay hydrated and calls herself. Yeah.
I'll put a jar right here in my armpit while I'm in the sauna.
What's that?
Yeah, she said she tries to stay hydrated, and she calls herself the human maple tree.
Get the fuck out of here. People are stupid. If you're spending $500 for
as she sits in the sun to collect her sap.
Fuck her. That pisses me off.
I don't know why.
I mean, it takes me all day to make $500.
Takes me 10 hours. On the right job.
I made like $800 a day, and it took me 8 hours. It was fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want me to make $500 fast, you got to put me in the right market. I can show you some shit.
Yeah.
Well,
spoiler alert: I ain't talking about drug dealing. That's the fuck y'all get.
Yes. What? Because you're black? Oh my god!
I'm just saying.
We're
not supposed to be law-abiding citizens.
Anti-racist.
Out this motherfucker.
Dude, I can go rob a bank and go make more than $500.
Yeah, I saw Beverly Hills Cop 2. We got 2 minutes, 35 seconds.
Amen to that. All I need is Bridget Nielsen and a couple of dudes.
Yeah, I got another dummy for you. The truth is out there, Tony. And a Russian soldier completes plastic surgery to look like an alien.
Let me read my messages while you do this bullshit.
In Soviet Russia. You don't chase parrot.
Kirill Tereshin, who is also known online as Ruki Bazuki, has been altering his face with multiple operations and has now completed his goal of looking like an alien and wants to get them when he dies. Kirill Tereshin, but he goes by Ruki Bazuki on the interweb.
Hold on. I'm going to look up a picture. He's also known as the... What the fuck? That ain't him.
Right there. Look at your screen, dummy.
No.
Okay. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'm reading the news article. Of course,
yeah, I'm looking at that. He's also known as the Russian Popeye.
Yeah. Speaking in an Instagram video showing off his new face, he said in Russian, "It looks like an alien's face. I feel like when I die, I will get to them. I believe in this. The third transformation of my face is complete successfully. How beautiful is it? Everything is done as it should be, and it is all going according to plan. What a handsome male I am. Damn, if I was a girl, I'd sex myself." That's what he said.
Next.
Meanwhile, the 25-year-old has also received petroleum jelly injections that bolster his biceps to dangerously huge levels and garnered him the nickname Popeye after the children's cartoon character. Even though the procedures could prove fatal, surgeon Dmitry Melnikov said the risk of complications in this case is very high, but inaction will not help the patient. A toxic substance in the body long-term can complicate the kidneys and lead to death.
Okay, here's the thing. I literally was just looking at pictures of this cat, and his arms, it's like if you put Arnold Schwarzenegger's arms on my body.
Mm-hmm.
They're not proportionate to his body, so it just looks ridiculous. And I would sit there and make fun of him for days. I would really sit there across the room from him going, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah, exactly. Again, we live in the upside down.
It is 2022.
Yes.
Each its own, I guess.
Well, gentlemen, have you ever had a pet goldfish?
Have I? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, pet goldfish turn into killing machines.
Oh my god.
Pet goldfish that have been released into the wild. The fish are wreaking havoc on native species and are threatening biodiversity by outcompeting rivals. Oh, shit.
Goldfish?
Yeah. The goldfish contribute to poor water quality by uprooting plants and messing up the bottom sediments, and researchers fear that they could have disastrous consequences for the planet. Dr. James Dickey from Queen's University, Belfast, said, "Our research suggests goldfish pose a triple threat. Not only are they readily available, but they combine an insatiable appetites with bold behavior. While northern European climates are often a barrier to non-native species surviving in the wild, goldfish are known to be tolerant to such conditions, and they can pose a real threat to the native biodiversity in rivers and lakes, eating up the resources that other species depend on."
Goldfish.
The snack that smiles back, Tony.
Apparently.
Goldfish.
Because there's not enough in the world to worry about. Now we have to worry about goldfish now.
Mm-hmm.
Goldfish.
Tony's word of the day, folks. Goldfish.
I'm just going to repeat it.
Goldfish.
From now on, every time something's fucked up on the show, we're just going to say goldfish.
Goldfish.
every time.
New t-shirt idea, folks. Just a big goldfish that says goldfish.
Every time Jeff says something stupid, goldfish. Did you guys know that Michael B. Jordan's dad was Michael Jordan? Goldfish, Jeff. Goldfish.
His dad was such a good basketball player. I mean, it's real good to see that. You know,
Yeah,
Michael
right?
B. Jordan. Is he Michael B. Jordan? That was classic shit.
Michael A. Jordan is going to be a grandfather. Michael B. Jordan had a son. They named him Michael C. Jordan.
They're hoping to get down to the all 27 letters of the alphabet.
Well, they might. Jesus, by the end of the month. Good Lord. Well,
doing something else. I forgot what I was saying.
in other news,
It's one of those long months.
yeah. In other news, virtual reality babies.
Oh my God!
will become a commonplace in the next 50 years by 2070. Artificial intelligence expert Katrina Campbell has predicted that 1 of 5 couples will opt for a digital child over a real infant by the 2070s. The computer-generated children will exist in a virtual metaverse and will come to life at the touch of a button, while parents will interact with them through next-generation AR glasses and haptic gloves, which give realistic sense of touch when handling a virtual or holographic objects. The kids will speak with simulated emotional responses and have a digital memory and will grow up in real time. Virtual children could be accessible through a subscription service for as little as £20 a month.
Oh, well, let me go get 2.
Right. Can you virtually beat the hell out of your kids?
Apparently. Could you
virtually
go to jail for doing so?
I don't know. You gonna put me in virtual jail or real jail if I smack the shit out of my virtual child?
But you gotta pay your bail in crypto.
Nice.
Nice. Go!
Yes, that was very on par, Tony. I'm very proud.
I don't make this shit up, man. I just read it.
I'm sorry, but isn't there enough problems in the world? I mean, you really gotta. Oh shit! I gotta go home. I gotta go to my internet babies recital.
In all honesty,
I can't be on the show tonight, guys. My internet baby's playing the violin in the show.
In all honesty, it might solve a lot of problems with people that shouldn't have real life babies.
This is true because the thing is,
that's the truth. That's the truth.
It is,
for the people who have kids, I'm good with that.
Lest we forget, do you remember Digimon?
I used to try to kill mine.
Did anybody's Digimon live, or did the battery die? I mean, there's gonna be like 10 million dead.
What happens if your internet? What happens if your internet crashes? Can you abort an internet baby?
Assholes.
Can you abort an internet baby?
Just
that's not funny. That's not funny.
That's not delete. I had an abortion today. It was an internet baby business.
That's not
funny. What does happen?
Today? My internet baby got a Trojan virus.
What does happen if your internet crashes or your electric goes out? Does your baby starve to death, or does it? Yeah, your power goes out, like a storm comes through and your power goes out for 3 days. You come back to your virtual baby. It's half dead, covered in shit. It's shit all over itself. It's shit all over itself.
Its stomach is distended.
Oh, boss, I can't come to work today. We're having a funeral for my virtual baby. The power was out and it died.
I'll send you the link. You can watch the funeral.
Do you have virtual birthday parties for your kid? Like you send out invites for like evites, and then like other people's virtual kids come to their birthday parties and shit.
Hell yeah! Do you have to go to a virtual graduation?
Yeah.
Graduate high school?
I don't know.
Can you opt out and just watch it later with baby mind?
You know, they actually had a video game like this for kids when they had to take care of a baby or a pet. And if you didn't pay enough attention, the pet would die.
Yeah, well, they did that with an egg back in the day.
I told you Jody was working the soccer event tonight. She's on the field.
Word.
That's her post. She's down on the field. That's awesome.
Word.
Well, in other news, gentlemen, we all know the Mona Lisa, right? Mm-hmm. The painting. Well, a man attacked the Mona Lisa painting with a cake. The Mona Lisa has been attacked with a cake by a man. Now, granted, the Mona Lisa is in a protective glass case because this is not the first time somebody's tried to damage it or cause whatever. But The man was dressed as an old woman in a wheelchair. Videos online shared online show Leonardo da Vinci's Leonardo Ninja Turtle DiCaprio.
Yeah. Either DiCaprio, Da Vinci, or the Turtle. Which one?
Yeah. Da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci's legendary artwork at the museum in Paris. With cake smeared across the glass case protecting the painting. Witnesses said the man dressed as an old lady leapt from the wheelchair before attempting to smash the protective glass. One observer claimed the man proceeded to smear cake on the glass and throw roses everywhere before being tackled by security. Different footage shows the suspect telling bystanders in French, "Think of the planet. They are people who are destroying the planet. Think about that. That's why I did it." The man was destroying. The man was wearing lipstick and a wig, was escorted away by security. It is unclear what action he will face for this cake attack.
Jail.
So it was a protest for pollution and shit. Like, how does that prove a point that you're trying to save the planet by trying to do that? What has that painting done to the planet?
Exactly. I have no idea. Not a none, zero.
These people are goldfish, Tony. Goldfish.
Did y'all get the news alert about Tulsa?
No.
No, what happened in Tulsa?
Multiple injuries and potential casualties following a shooting at a Tulsa hospital.
Let me guess, gun-free zone?
Who's crying?
My daughter, she was outside and she wasn't supposed to be, so she just got yelled at.
Nice.
So she's upset because I told her to get her ass in the house.
Did you karate chop her?
No, she's just being over dramatic as usual.
How old is she?
6.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She's over dramatic.
Don't finish.
You guys remember Butterbean?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, the boxer.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the news again.
Did he lose weight?
Boxing legend Eric Butterbean Esch is on the verge of a comeback after returning to his best shape ever and wants to fight. Who does Mr. Butterbean want to fight?
Tyson.
That'd be a cool fight, for that legendary league that Tyson has.
Mm-hmm.
Both heavyweights. Butterbean is 55 now.
That'll be a good charity event. I think people would love to see it. Because they'll spar. They would spar each other.
Which is basically what that fight was when Tyson had that fight a few months back. Well, it's not Tyson. Butterbean, now 55, has been retired since 2013. However, he has been working hard in recent months to get back into shape. He's been working with former WWE star Diamond Dallas Page, who has worked with retired athletes in the past to help them deal with. Yes, he's done amazing stuff. Post-retirement pain to get them healthy. And Butterbean has decided to call out the problem child himself, Jake Paul. He wants to fight Jake Paul.
Oh, please, dear God, let him knock him the fuck out.
That's going to be because Jake Paul can't beat him.
Well, of course.
It's going to be for the payday because every one of these fighters have taken a dive. I'm sorry, these quote-unquote fighters have taken dives. And what's his face, the former UFC, former football NFL player, he came out and admitted that second fight he took a dive for the payday.
Blame him?
What's his name? No, not Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar never fought Jake Paul. What the hell is his name? Lamar Woodley?
Oh, I know that motherfucker.
I think it was not Lamar Woodley. Who the hell was it? But yeah, Butterbean would like to fight.
Take blows. He could take blows, and Jake Paul's going to go as crazy as he wants to, and Butterbean will not go down.
You won't even feel it.
No, Butterbean,
big dude, right?
Butterbean's
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
and he can take punches. He can take punches.
Yeah, but it'd be like me going up against one of you fuckers. Get my ass handed.
Well, we ain't been in fights in a while.
Well, this is true.
Speak
for yourself, motherfucker. I want
to know you got to fight. Who you fought and you in the house? Get the fuck out of here. A chipmunk?
You know how many chipmunks are in Mexico? Almost none.
That's right. There's no trees. There's no trees.
No, there's plenty of trees, dude. Let me tell you. Holy shit, there's plenty of trees.
For real?
Oh my god, dude. I live right next to a forest.
Radio silence is golden.
No, I'm taking a picture. Sorry.
And finally, in news tonight. Oh, actually, real quick, there's a new movie coming out.
Yeah, it usually happens about once.
Yeah. No.
Go figure. Break
the
internet.
what is it called? Like free domain or whatever. Like the Happy Birthday song. You know how like you can. I can't remember.
Oh no, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. It has no copyright.
Yeah,
I saw it and I thought of you instantly, and I said, "Chris is gonna fucking love this." I'm glad you brought it up.
First look
snapshots
at a new horror film coming out. Everyone's favorite bear, Winnie the Pooh, has left the 100-acre wood for a foray into the horror genre. Yes, you read that correctly. The bear is back with vengeance in an upcoming movie called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
What the fuck out of here?
Dude, it's like it's Willy's Wonderland on crack. Dude.
The horror film is the latest independent flick from director Rise Frank Waterfield and is not to be confused with Disney's jolly honey guzzling version of the Yellow Bear. This version of Winnie the Pooh looks far more morbid than the bear you remember, as it appears to be a bloody slasher film throwing back to the gory days of the 90s.
Chris, you are correct. It is called Public Domain.
Public Domain. Is that right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So pretty much Winnie the Pooh is going to turn Five Nights at Freddy's on everybody.
Oh, not only Winnie the
No,
Pooh.
he's going.
In it too,
he's going. They're going. Jason Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
From the looks of the film stills, this Pooh isn't an actual bear or an animal, but a man in a mask. We see stuff. Yeah, this Pooh. Yeah, Piglet. But Piglet looks like a wild boar. But a man in a mask. We see someone who we assume is Winnie with a sledgehammer and behind the wheel of a car. There's also a snapshot of Winnie and a character that looks an awful lot like Piglet sneaking up behind a woman chilling in a hot tub. Yeah. There's even Get Out smeared on what looks like blood on the windows of presumably isolated house that all the main characters are residing in. Not a whole lot is known about the film, as producers are yet to release a trailer, but we'll bet this Winnie is after much more than just honey. Well, as the title suggests anyways, he's after blood.
Well, it's also like extremely low budget. Like we could have made this movie on YouTube.
Yeah, there's Pooh and Piglet.
Yeah, it looks dope as fuck.
And boobies for Jeff.
It looks like the movie The Strangers. That's The Strangers.
Mm-hmm. Very similar concept, yeah. There's a guy I follow on TikTok. He talks about movies and stuff, and he brought it up, and I saved it, and I was like, I gotta bring this up on the podcast, and completely forgot until you just mentioned it, and it triggered it. So I do have that video. I'm gonna actually send it to you guys because I saved the video a while back. It's less than a minute long, so it's. I was gonna say, Chris, if you put this up on the screen, we can watch it real quick.
You're gonna have to email it to us, and
I'll send it to your Facebook. You can bring Facebook up on your computer, I assume.
Fucking email the goddamn thing.
Fuck all that noise.
Well, I ain't worried about it.
Here, let me just go ahead and see if I can do that.
But I have one more story for you.
Go ahead.
Once you're done trying to fidget around and you
No,
can
go ahead.
easily email it. I'm not going to get into another story and then you just randomly pop up a fucking video on the screen.
No, I'm not going to pop.
I'm halfway into the story and you're just like, here we go.
I'm emailing it to you. I just have to attach it to the email. Watching the video, Tony?
Me being a horror fan, I'm actually kind of interested in it.
You're kind of curious to see how they did it.
Yeah, I want to see how if it's. I mean, it's going to be very similar to the quality of like Willy's Wonderland. I believe it's sent.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going into it expecting Gone with the Wind. You know, I'm not going in expecting the greatest horror movie of all time or anything like that.
I expect the Purge.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm out.
Should be in there. Should be in the email. But,
I'm out.
It looks like it'll be interesting, to say the least. It'll be something to watch on a shit day where you're like, oh, there's
all right.
nothing
For those
else
people
to watch.
who are not used to the change we've made on the format right now, did we have a winner on the top 5 list or no?
That is a good question. I was going to bring it up.
No, me.
Oh, okay, we figured.
I have no idea. No. I didn't get it. I ain't that worried about it. We can reach around. We can reach around to it Saturday or something, maybe. I honestly do not know, Tony, to answer your question.
I don't know either.
Let's see. I don't think the voting was all that. On there.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Merry-go-round carousel.
Yeah.
Wow. One for Tony, one for Jeff. And if I can find our.
It's there. It's in the email.
No, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I can see that. And yeah, I won.
What do you got?
Jeff had one, Tony had one, I had two.
One of those votes was yours.
Right.
No. If I had one vote, if one of the votes were mine, then I would have 3. And then if you guys voted for yourselves, then it would still be 3-2.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't really have anything planned. I know you guys said you had a couple more.
So
starting 5.
I don't know where my belt is, but I win again. I am the greatest champion of all time. Really lackluster, but still, it's a W. It's another W in my category. Fucking suck it with your stupid ass X-ray vision, Tony. Bitch ass.
I do call X-ray vision kind of weak. I do have to say.
Shut up, telepathy.
Fuck you. I already knew you were gonna say that. I already knew you were gonna say that.
You already knew you were gonna lose. Now that you've completely disrupted the entire fucking show for this goddamn video, for just some guy talking about the movie.
Oh my god.
I actually had a cool story to end this with.
Go.
Now fuck you. Now you don't get the story, Jeff. I already told you about the story.
For me. Well, I'm curious on Tony's thoughts.
Let's talk about an upcoming movie that I don't think any of us saw coming. Because a Winnie the Pooh horror movie is officially in the works, and honestly, I'm surprised it took this long. So apparently this is gonna be a straight up slasher where Piglet and Pooh brutally unalive people, and from the synopsis, this sounds like a joke. The director says that they go on a rampage because Christopher Robin left them and they didn't have any food, so now they're hunting people. It's like a twisted version of Toy Story. The director even goes on to say that it only took 10 days to shoot this movie, and by no means is this a Hollywood level production. That immediately tells me that this is gonna be bad, but in the best way possible. Just in case you're wondering how they can do this, Winnie the Pooh is actually in the public domain, meaning that it's free use for everybody, not just one particular studio. Other things that fall into the public domain are things like Wizard of Oz, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, the Universal monsters. I know I said Universal monsters, but that's only because Universal's been trying to make it a thing. It's also the reason why you can have this live action Jungle Book from Disney, and this super dark Jungle Book directed by Andy Serkis from Netflix. But what other children's properties do you want a horror twist to?
Where could we begin with that one?
There's your top 5 too, gentlemen, right there. Movies that you would turn into a horror flick.
This fucking podcast.
They tried it with Toy Story. They already tried it with Toy Story.
Toy Story 3 is literally the saddest Toy Story.
It's dark as fuck. They almost died.
They all almost held hands and.
That's anyway. Hey, Jeff. Toy Cemetery.
Yeah. Toy Cemetery, nice. Have you heard the? There's a TikTok sound out there, Chris, or you might have heard it. But if a toy in the Toy Story world dies, all the toys know it, but Andy's just playing with a corpse. How fucked up is that?
Play the song.
I'm gonna finish fucking news if Jeff would stop derailing the whole fucking show. Jesus Christ! Finally, in news, gentlemen, Tony.
Yeah, fine.
We don't need a synopsis of the television show, Jeff. We don't need to hear how great the show is. I'm just going to ask a simple question. Answer it yes or no. Tony and Jeffrey, do you guys watch Stranger Things, or are you guys a fan of Stranger Things?
Love it.
No.
Have you ever seen Stranger Things at all, Tony?
Yes.
Okay, so you're kind of in the same boat as I am. Well, following the return of this year's most highly anticipated show, Stranger Things Season 4.
Chris showed me this picture before we go on, and I was like, is it weird that I want one of these?
Yeah, right. A company has released a frightening new toy modeled after the, what is it, a Demogorgon?
Demogorgon, yes.
Demogorgon? Yeah, that's right.
That's the beast they fight in the first season.
You can now buy this, Tony, and I'm going to put a picture of it up for you. That is the Demogorgon fleshlight. Put your PP inside of that.
Is it weird that I want one of these?
Use that the wrong way.
No,
that is what it's. That's
literally
right.
That's what it's for.
Yes, that's right. You can now put your private parts into the Demogorgon fleshlight. This is a real product by the Fleshlight company. The company Fleshlight recently took to their business Twitter account page to preview the terrifying pleasure device. And be prepared, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. The company captioned this photo on Twitter, "Welcome to the Upside Down." Hashtag Stranger Things.
Got teeth. Put it in there if you want to.
I'm just saying. Is it weird that I want one?
The article continues to say, "Look, everyone has their own kinks, but we can't work out why anyone would want their Johnson to go into the mouth of a monster from another dimension. Honestly, I haven't felt this violated since the Power Rangers villain. Sea monster creature that made a trench coat out of his own skin, featuring sets of eyes to spy on his enemies with. And this sex toy even makes him look like child's play. Unsurprisingly, many took to Twitter to react to the company's bizarre way of cashing in on the popular Netflix show, with one person writing, "Are we supposed to be afraid or feel horny?"
If you got
what I want to know is my question is how many have they sold so far?
If you got to ask, you got a problem.
Another person.
I mean, people spending $500 for sweat from some normal looking chicks' boobs. Imagine what people were paying for. How many people were buying this fucking thing?
Yeah, another person wrote on Twitter commenting, "Please let this be real. I'd laugh my ass off." Yet another comment says, "The promotional partnership to end all promotional partnerships." Stranger Things brought to you by Fleshlight. While another comment, and I haven't been to church in 10 years, I'm reconsidering.
Yeah, I would too.
There is also a silicone dildo currently being sold on Etsy that represents the Demogorgon. So, ladies, you're not left out. As described on the website, the toy is set to stimulate deep into your upside down and comes with 3 enticing bulbous knots that will bring you to your knees in pleasure. And look, to its credit, the reviews have been glowing. However, we won't share them here as you're all capable of using your own vivid imaginations. The sex toy was created by Bad Dragon, a company that designs a line of award-winning body-safe silicone pleasure devices. We can't help but wonder what's next for them. An Obi-Wan Kenobi specialty lightsaber, or perhaps a flash fleshlight.
A flash fleshlight for those who would have finished quickly.
All right. Now, as I've told you gentlemen before, yes, that is kind of a weird thing to want to purchase, but there has been a toy out for a few years.
It would be a one hell of a conversation piece in the house.
There has been a toy that has been out for a few years now, and it's called the Dragon Tail. It's a form of dildo that ladies use, and
it looks like tentacles, doesn't it?
Yeah, it starts out about yay big around, and then the base of it is about the size of an elephant's foot, and they shove, and then you can put you got your 50 reach around here, Jeffrey, your 50-gallon drum of fake semen you can actually put in there and simulate.
You know what? I do tend to check out Reddit. I do check out Reddit every once in a while, and you can actually see these on Reddit.
Oh yeah, you can,
and it's
wow. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can click on porno videos in there. You can see them in use.
Reddit is one of those things. It's like it's the last non-safe space on the internet.
But yeah, right. Well, check out Twitter. Check out Twitter.
Greetings,
Twitter.
Tim, what's going on?
Twitter is still the Wild West. Hola, senor. Just in time for a break.
Yeah,
he just finished his phone broadcast.
Nice.
On Twitch.
So here we go. We're gonna take a real quick break. We're almost right on time. We're gonna take a real quick break. I got 2 options for you guys. I got Blacktop Mojo with their cover of a Whitesnake song, "Is This Love?" Or we can play a little Mr. Love Ballad.
Ooh. I'm in for Whitesnake. Oh, shit. 2 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
I didn't even vote.
Well, you have the button, so dealer's choice apparently.
Yeah, I'm really liking Ballad.
Flip a coin. Go for
We'll do White. We'll save Whitesnake for. We'll save Is This Love for Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday is going to be a Blacktop Mojo heavy event.
Excellent.
Because as I told Jeff, I don't know if you heard me or not, Tony. In the first break Saturday, I'm going to play that song that I played tonight, and the other video. I'm going to play them back to back in our first break.
Right.
Because they're an animated series that all goes together.
Go for it.
So instead of a 5-minute break, it'll be like a 7-minute break. So
yeah.
But we'll be right back. We got a little bit of, we got Mr. Love Ballad here for you guys. Go check him out on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram at Mr. Love Ballad. Go show him some love. Let him know we sent you. Hell of an artist, hell of a singer. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Gotta make love to you. Skin go deep with chocolate brown, golden smile. I say, oh, eyes ethereal brown. I say, oh, highlight popping now. I say, oh, and you made me say, ooh, ooh. You got me saying, ooh, ooh. Let us see the sun shining on your face. Gonna take a trip, gonna get away, so I can make it say, ooh, ooh. Baby, 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 tell me what you gonna with me. Said you can't just be starting me up. I got something to prove. Yes, I do. 'Cause there ain't another lover that's gonna love you the way I do. So baby, 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 girl, you gotta choose. Ooh, yeah, miss your honey and chocolate, you know. I say, rhythm down in your soul. I say, personality out of this world. I say, and you made me say, ooh, ooh. You got me saying, ooh, ooh. Let us see the sun shining on your face. Gonna take a trip, gonna get away, so I can make it say, baby, 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 baby. Like you don't need, like you don't need, you know you 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 need, like you don't need, like you don't need, like you don't need. Ooh, ooh. You got me saying, ooh, ooh. Let us see the sun shining on your face. Gotta take a trip, gotta get away, so I can make you say, I got your time, and you got mine. We go all out, baby. It's all love.
Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. During that little break, I took a second to go pop in and say hello to Kevin Holly. You guys get done listening to us, and if you're watching us live, hop on over to the Kevin Holly Show on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. Pop in and tell him that we sent you and say hi to him. I was in there busting his balls. I told him I just dropped in and I didn't even say hi. I just put reported. And then he was giving me shit. He was like, yeah, he goes live on Wednesday nights too. It's my fucking time slot. I said, hey, actually, we go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So go ahead and put your two lips on it. But shout out to Kevin Holly. If you guys want to check him out, that's a very good friend of mine. He does a podcast on Wednesday nights. And of course, he's on all social media at the Kevin Holly Show. And you can find his podcast everywhere you listen to podcasts, much like we are. And speaking of social media, go ahead and check us out on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And go ahead and join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. As I just said, we are live on YouTube and Twitch, sometimes Facebook, sometimes Twitter. Tonight we're on Twitter. Yeah, you can get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. Oh, my goodness. There it is. We also got an email if you'd like to email us at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. So you guys can send in your emails if you'd like. And we do got a merch store, teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsensepodcast if you're interested in any of that fun stuff. So go give us a like, give us a follow. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. Tell the people. Tell the people. Give the people what they need, not what they want. They need us. They just don't know it. They need us in their life.
We are the cure.
Rape their ear holes with nonsensical nonsense. Non-consensual podcast. Non-consensual.
So glad you
non-consensual podcast ear raping. Just give it to them whether they want it or not. You sons of bitches. No means yes, and yes means, well, you know what yes means. Surprise!
Exactly. Yes means surprise.
Tony, your microphone's off, you jackass. I hope he's on the phone. He's not talking to us.
I have not done.
Shit,
Tony's
Tim,
how's the public disclaimer go again?
Shit, Tim, I forgot about that. Let me get that.
No,
I'm gonna get it for Saturday, Tim.
Yes.
The Rock Lee Fozzy remix.
Yes, it's very good.
I told Tim Monday I was gonna get that, and I totally forgot about it.
Jason wants to ask everybody a question.
Sure.
No.
You want this gum?
A what? What kind of gum is that?
It's chewing gum. Strawberry.
Jeff,
You walked right into that one, Chris. He said, well, you want some gum? Chris is like, what kind of gum? Chewing gum, dummy.
Well, I know what flavor. Jeff wants a piece of it.
Easy. Go back up front. No.
He wants a piece of the chewing gum.
Hey,
Good Lord.
What the hell? Where's this
Get your
guy's
mind out of
mother?
the gutter, Tony. Good Lord.
Yeah, Tonery.
No, I can't speak.
It's a little prank pack of gum when you pull the electrocution.
Oh, really?
Oh, Dad, you ruined
Their
it.
parents, they know about that already.
We used to have those.
Oh, I thought it was that kind that turns your mouth black.
Yeah, there's those, and then there's ones where you pull the stick out and it's actually a miniature mousetrap.
Well, I've never seen that.
So that one fucking you don't see it coming.
What is it?
It's a miniature mousetrap, and it claps on your finger. It doesn't hurt, but it's kind of like a holy fuck. What was that?
Yeah. Jeff cried like a little bitch.
No, I was the one going, you want some gum? Of course I do.
So he ran like a little bitch afterwards.
Yeah, very much.
I'm like, here, have a piece of gum. I gotta go.
Tim, I'm in a big league chew.
Yes, sir.
Hell yes. Chris, do you remember the beef jerky that came in chew cans?
Oh yeah. I used to love that stuff.
Swear to God, I saw that the other day on TikTok, and I was like, "Fuck! I wish I could get that because it was good too." And it would never last longer than like an hour.
Right?
You know, I know.
You would literally have to buy a case for the week just to last a full day. That stuff was awesome. It was like shredded beef jerky, and it was really good. It was really tasty, and I wish I could find it.
Shredded beef jerky, you say?
Well, it would come in a plastic tin.
It was shredded. It was shredded beef jerky.
It's kind of it was taken off the concept of fake cigarettes that were candy cigarettes, but it was chewing tobacco. It looked like chewing tobacco, but it was beef jerky. It was
shredded beef jerky, and then in the bottom of the can or the bottom of the thing was a baseball card, or it was a circular baseball or football.
Pog style baseball card.
They had baseball and football players in the bottom of them.
Yeah.
Debbie, I've shown enough in my house, and my background is going to be the craziest thing you'll see besides that. Where I have not finished cleaning up around here like I want to.
And I wish I'm going to see if I can find that stuff online, see if I can order a bunch.
Dude, you can still buy it in the gas stations and everything here. I have a question for you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to go to some amusement parks?
Yes, please.
Some abandoned amusement parks?
Are there ghosts and goblins and
There's
abandoned?
There's one I would
trucks
go
driving
to.
through
Now, here's the
fucking
name of it.
swing sets?
I saw that, Tim. There's one abandoned amusement park I will go to, and I will give you the name. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. It used to be called Six Gun Territory.
Motherfucker, I ain't ever going to Florida after I've seen some of the shit we talk about on the news.
I think the three of us would fit in quite nicely in Florida.
Yeah, they'd never notice us.
In Orlando.
No, in general.
Tampa, yeah, just in general. I think we'd fit in quite nicely. They'd be like, hey, there are people. Let them come in. They're welcome.
Wait, we got visitors? What the hell? Is hell frozen over?
But we can. I guess.
I talked about it when it popped up. I caught it.
Yeah, Tony was on it. I do have a couple more abandoned amusement parks for you.
Oh, excellent. Tony, real quick. Tony, where exactly are you located?
Georgia.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Saudi Arabia.
My parents are going to be driving through. I told them if they needed to crash for a little while, they'd just stop at your house.
Tony, if Jeff's mom crashes, get the purple and green pool noodles, put them on your front porch, and thank me later.
Like that. She says, I'm just showing up some stranger's house. Like, my son, can I crash?
Purple and green pool noodles.
You'll thank me later, Tony. Will freak him out.
You want me to get pool noodles for his mom?
Purple and green, you'll thank me later.
It's a swingers joke that he thinks is funny, but it's not, because it's only funny to him.
If Jeff
it's
really
only funny to you.
If
no
if
one
you really,
in the comments, myself, Tony, we don't find it funny. You're the only one that finds it
funny. Don't speak for
Tony.
We've had this conversation.
He didn't laugh.
He doesn't know. He wasn't here for it.
Apparently, in retirement communities.
In Florida, in retirement communities, because they're just giant sex fests.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they have pool noodles, and each different colored pool noodle means something else.
You're into.
So when you like in your little golf cart or whatever, and the joke was now you had to be there, obviously, but the joke was that when Jeff's mom and dad moved down there, his mom called me and asked me where she could get bulk supply of pool noodles from.
That was the joke, because my parents bought a small plot of land in a retirement community.
Also, the joke was funny because if you know Jeff's parents, they're about the squarest people on the planet.
Exactly. They're the like my mom won't watch
Battle of the Georges. Yeah.
She won't watch the TV show Modern Family.
She won't watch Nonsensical Nonsense either.
Yeah, she lasted about an episode and a half, and she was like, "Yeah, you guys are too fucked up for me."
Yeah, but we were a lot different in the beginning.
Yeah, we were out there.
But anyways, as I was saying,
we were funny.
Let me say your mom looks first. I'm gonna do you that
favor.
I said, "Yeah, if you're driving through Georgia, just stop and park in Tony's driveway for like 20 minutes." And
she looks like Jeff with boobs.
She's actually shorter than I am. She is 5 foot nothing.
Yep.
She got a beard?
Yep.
No.
No, you want her to have a beard, or no, you don't want her to have a beard? We're confused.
I can have her stop at a costume store. I mean, whatever you want.
Jeff said no. I said yes, and you're like no. So what do you want? Do you want the beard, or do you not want the beard? What are we doing here?
For a single woman, not a married woman coming with her husband who may want to join in. Just so you know.
I think he's trying to say something, Jeff. I think Tony might be into you, and if he can have your mom and she's got a beard like you.
No.
To each their own, Tony. It's Pride Month. Enjoy.
We're not here to judge.
I am proud to not be a homosexual. That's the pride I have.
Tony's like, I can make Jeff a machichi. Minus the muscles. He'd be a fat old machichi. He's like a retired machichi.
Yeah, I'm a machichi that never leaves his house.
Right. Well, anyways, gentlemen, let's go to some amusement parks, shall we? First and foremost, our first stop, we're going to go to Japan.
Ooh.
To the Kehonema. Kehonema.
Japanese guy listening, going, "What the fuck did he just say?"
Yeah, exactly. It is
stupid American.
You say the same thing about you doing like a Soviet Union accent. No, it's Kehonema Leisureland. Was once a thriving lesions. Legionnaire disease.
I'm good.
Legionnaire disease.
I'm not Lou Gehrig. I'm good.
No. And amusement park in Tohoku, Japan, boasting the typical park rides such as a train and a Ferris wheel and a carousel and as well as a driving range.
Carousel, not carousel.
Carousel, whatever. I'm reading a lot here.
Potato.
Yeah. Today, however, the park has been taken over. It also had a driving range and a campsite, but however, the structures leaving the park look like a ghost town. And ghosts are what is more infamously known for at this park. What's going on, dude? The legend of the park begins with a beautiful woman who lived near the lake that sits on the side of the Kihonima Leisureland, which was well known for housing an abundance of snakes. The woman became pregnant, and when she gave birth, the baby was a serpent who escaped into the water. Every night, the woman could hear her serpent baby cry, driving her mad, and she eventually committed suicide by drowning herself in the lake. And it is said that her and the baby's cries can still be heard at night. The translation for the park literally means ghost woman. So it is Ghost Woman Leisure Park. With how superstitious the Asian culture can be at times, it's no surprise that the story of the Leisureland is mentioned in every article about the park. But it did not stop nearly 200,000 people visiting the site each year while it was open, leaving many to question the validity of the curse. The park officially closed in 2000, citing a drop-off in visitor due to Japan's declining birth rate and economic crisis. I thought they had an issue with.
Well, they also had where families can only have one kid.
That was China.
Oh, was it China?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's China. You can only have like a boy or some shit like that.
No, you can have a
1.7
child.
kids, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but the notoriety of the curse keeps the legend of the park alive, and those interested, you can buy the park. It's up for sale, gentlemen. So, what do you say we buy an amusement park? We can have our. I don't know. It doesn't say, but we can have our own official nonsensical nonsense. I'm not the goddamn salesman.
Worst pitch man ever.
I'm not the pitch man.
Buy the park. Let's go buy the park. How much? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. We have infinite funds apparently because we have a jet and a spaceship and a monster truck and other shit. And some jackass bought a helicopter.
Where's my Escalade?
You don't get an Escalade. You know what you get? You get a jacked up Ford F-350 with a Confederate flag flying off the black.
Oh, hell no.
Airbrush right over us.
Jeff has the Escalade with 24-inch rims and spinning rims and tinted out, blacked out windows and all that. I drive a Yaris because I am environmentally friendly and I am woke.
Blueberry motherfucker.
But no, apparently the park is for sale. So
I wonder how much it costs. I'm not gonna look it up.
What the fuck is this jackass been? This is like old ass news.
Which one?
Jeff Gladney, the cornerback for the Cardinals that passed away the other day. Monday, he died in a car crash. He was only 25. Yeah, he was only 25 years old.
The way you said it is like he died like 4 years ago. You're like, it was Monday. Lord. The way you made it sound, you're like, oh yeah, it was Monday. Oh.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, let's go ahead and bring it on back. Let's bring it on back to the States. Let's go back up to Tony's old stomping grounds. Tony, what do you say we go to New York for a visit?
I dare you.
I've been to New York. New York is not that terrifying. You guys are not that scary. It's just like Texas. Calm down.
Oh boy.
Jar Jar Binks. Goldfish. It's funny. Jeff Sheldon and his kids, we can't hear him, but we can see. What? Motherfucker, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
No, Betty. Where the hell you guys been? Blacktop Mojo. I've already debuted your new video, talked about your new video, and everything. You guys are just now announcing it. We're going to Dreamland Park in New York. Tony, you ever heard of it?
No.
Probably not.
Alice Wonderland.
Dreamland Park began with a dark past that would continue to get darker. Built in the 1930s, the park would be open for less than 2 decades. You sure you don't know about it? You were born around that time, weren't you, Tony?
That's an old joke.
But the park would be open for less than 2 decades before it shut down due to rampant gambling and ties to the mafia.
Wow,
surprise, surprise, surprise. Then in 1969, Dream Park would make headlines again with 2 decomposing bodies would be found in the woods on the grounds of the park. Due to the wooded and secluded areas surrounding it, the park was a popular destination for couples to have romantic drives and a little private time.
Yeah,
but Lover's Lane.
Yeah.
Well, on the night of August 12th, 1969, Marilyn Scheckler, 18, and Glenn Eckert, 20, would set out for a drive to the park and never be seen alive again.
That's fucked up.
Their decomposing remains would be discovered feet from each other in a shallow graves nearly 2 months after the state police, or 2 months later by the state police.
Tim, you're on it again tonight.
Facts.
Facts don't care about your feelings, so yeah.
But autopsies would conclude that Marilyn had been raped repeatedly and beaten. Her head severely fractured.
Good.
What's that?
That's not good.
That's fucked up.
What's not good?
No one said it was good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why would you even make that a fucking headline, man? That's so damn disrespectful.
Because the more fucked up it is, the more clicks it gets.
Exactly. Her head severely fractured while Glenn had been shot in the forehead and the side of his head, and he had also been beaten. Investigators immediately suspected members of a pagan motorcycle gang, as they had arrested 10 members of the gang for beating and stabbing 3 men in the parking lot of Dreamland Park on the same night that Marilyn and Glenn were last seen. Robert Marta Lynch, 22, and Leroy Stolfus, 24, would ultimately be arrested for the murders of the couple. Robert and Leroy would both be found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Each would maintain their innocence and appeal their cases until they each died while incarcerated.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the concept of what would drive someone to rape.
I have to agree.
I mean, it's clearly like sexual predators.
I wouldn't even tie up my woman in bed. Like if she's like, tie me to the bedpost. No, I'm good.
No, exactly. No, because nobody will believe me if you have a heart attack.
Exactly.
There's a movie on Netflix. No, there's a movie on. Hey, Sadie's. There's a movie on Netflix. It's called Gerald's Game, and basically, it's a couple. They go out to a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and he, it's a couple retreat. He handcuffs her to the bed.
Right.
Yeah.
He has a heart attack and dies.
And she can't do shit
while in the act, and she's handcuffed to the bed.
Jesus.
And I haven't watched it. It came out a few years ago, but I've been contemplating watching it because that is a wild concept for a movie. Because she's just stuck, and you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And nobody
your dead husband is. I hope she was able to.
Top of you.
Yeah, I'm hoping she was able to shake him off at some point, but. Me, if I'm handcuffed to the headboard, I'm just gonna
like my insecurity says she's gonna handcuff the headboard and like fucking tickle me till I piss myself or something,
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do to you, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly.
She's gonna beat you relentlessly with a frying pan.
That's what I'm saying is like, you want to talk about trust.
I think ultimately, if you're into the BDSM and stuff like that, whether it's light or full on or hardcore or whatever, that is the number one thing in those relationships. Well, that's the number one thing in those relationships is the trust factor. You have to have the trust with your partner that they're not going to. I
got trust issues. Fuck it.
They're not going to cross the line. They're not going to do anything that you don't want them to do, and you set boundaries.
Safe words and stuff like that.
I got trust issues. Fuck it. There is no safe word when you handcuff to a bed. When you handcuff to a bed, you say, "I don't want to do this no more," and they look at you like, "And get the fuck out of here." No.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Tony.
Tony,
what do you want, you big dummy?
Tony. He said, "What do you want, you big dummy?" Tony, this is a safe place. This is a safe place. Tony, Chris, would you like to share with the class what happened to you?
Yeah, where did they touch you? Show us on the.
Show us on the dolls. Show us on the dolls.
Here's my question. Now we know
Chris.
And he's 100% no. I'm no. Chris, if Jody came in tomorrow with her handcuffs and said, "Let me handcuff you,"
He'll do it.
Get it. No, actually, I have no idea. I think I don't think I've ever really been interested in it before, but I think I totally trust Jody. I've never really had that.
No, I'm not saying I don't trust my wife, but there is my wife does like to tickle.
I'm not saying I'm going full on hardcore. Don't hit me with a fucking ball bat. Like that's not gonna. I mean, a little light. A little light. Stuff. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm down, but I don't have a headboard. So plus, I also feel that I'm strong enough that if I'm handcuffed to a headboard, I feel like I have enough strength that I can rip the whole entire headboard off the.
What if you
can't?
What if you can't?
Dude, have you seen the headboards I make? They're 2x6s.
Yeah, Jeff. Anything you make, I am 100% positive that I can break free of.
I make solid headboards out of 2x12s, 2x6s.
We went to school together in building trades. I've seen your projects.
Nothing I ever built has fallen apart ever because I over screw.
I think I could
everything together.
Yeah, I beg to differ. I think we were doing the podcast one night, and all of a sudden, like holy shit! Your towel rack that you built came crashing off the wall.
I never built a towel.
You built like something that you had towels and clothes and stuff on, and it came crashing off the wall early on in the podcast, and it was loud as fuck.
I was in the middle of building it. I wasn't done. It was sitting up there, and I
you had shit on it.
Yeah, I was testing the size.
Yeah.
No, I use my closet. The shelves I built.
It's only drywall, Tim.
I don't use drywall.
I'm talking.
What'd you order? Ah, damn, my shoulder hurts.
But yeah, no, like I said, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm not going full on crazy. Don't be beating on me. Don't be hitting me with whips, and don't do any of that crazy stuff. But I don't know. Honestly, don't know how to answer that. I've never been asked of me.
I think I'm out. And if I am gonna be tied up, I need something that's easily breakable.
How the hell does me talking about abandoned amusement parks turn into this?
I don't know.
Because of the ridiculous rate emphasis, if you will.
Oh no, the movie that I was talking about. That's on me. My bad, guys. That's on me.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
It's on me, baby. It's on me, baby. It's on me, baby. I'm sitting here car shopping.
Is that what you sing to the machi?
I do that every day.
I don't sing the machi.
I window shop cars.
Well, apparently there's an offer to get my Equinox, and I'll be damned if I don't need something else, but I'm not getting broke doing it.
Under that.
Well, I did have one more planned for you guys tonight, if that's okay, unless you just want to wait until Saturday.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We still got 30 minutes.
I have the Magic Harbor amusement park up in Myrtle Beach, down in Myrtle Beach, depending upon where you're at. Over in Myrtle Beach from Tony. Yeah.
Up for me, down
up from you, down for me, over from Tony.
North, south, east, west.
Over yonder.
Over
yonder that way somewhere.
If you reach the big red barn that's falling apart, you've gone too far.
You're going too far, exactly.
Exactly. Well, just 4 miles south of Myrtle Beach, the Magic Harbor Amusement Park had all the makings of a fun attraction: roller coasters, bumper cars, tilt-a-whirl, arcade, hedge maze, Ferris wheel, and all ages rides. But it never really succeeded. Financial issues, changes in ownership, and deaths attributed to the park's failure. After the park closed on Labor Day in 1976, Franklin Loftus shot and killed the park's owner, Harry Koch, and his 16-year-old stepson, Carl Dirk, outside their trailer on the grounds of the park. Koch's wife survived the attack by hiding under the trailer. For years, the case went the case went unsolved, making it the oldest cold case in Horry County's history. Yeah, words are hard, Tony. Loftus shot Koch over a wage and workman's compensation dispute after Loftus was a carpenter. After Loftus, a carpenter for the park, was injured on the job. Loftus was given 2 life sentences for the murders and was denied parole multiple times. Koch's surviving wife had no desire to keep up Koch's plan of expanding the Magic Harbor, and the park went into foreclosure, was bought back by the bank, and then changed hands multiple times until it was sold to Jeffrey Thompson, president of the largest amusement park operation in Europe. It seemed like the park's luck was about to turn around with Thompson managing, but in '84, tragedy would strike the park again when 13-year-old Sherry Lynn Depew was launched. It's in bold all caps too. I love this. Launched out of the park's Black Witch roller coaster. She died from her injuries, and her father sued Magic Harbor for $12 million, claiming negligence by the park for failing to supervise the ride properly. Thompson tried to claim the girl had failed to stay seated and follow safety guidelines for the ride, but but the bad publicity alone was enough to hurt the park's reputation once again. And in the mid-'90s, the park was...
Tim, I caught that name too. I'm about to look it up in a minute. Go ahead and finish, Glick. I'm sorry.
Harry Koch?
I think you pronounced it wrong.
No. Tony. Go to the mindset of a teenage boy.
Wait a minute. You don't get where I'm coming from.
Jesus Christ. You don't get where Tim's coming from.
Yeah, he was thinking Harry Crotch.
That's why he said that's going to go right on by without a comment.
Oh, we're waiting patiently.
Harry Koch.
Okay, he's going there right. Yeah, he won. Yeah, he went there. He won that one. I was thinking something else.
No, I won that one. I said it fucking right. I proofread this shit tonight, fuckers.
Yeah, he read it first. He caught it
first. But yeah, the park was closed in the mid-'90s, and the land was bought by neighboring campground, resulting in all the buildings and rides to be completely demolished.
Why would you even highlight this shit?
Because it was funny.
I was thinking it was Coke and not Koch. Coke Brothers. That's what I was thinking, Tim.
Oh, okay.
I can fucking read.
You can read, but you can't pronounce, motherfucker. Harry Crotch. It's going to go by without a comment. Tim, you're on ass.
You know, I don't understand the appeal of opening an amusement park. I really don't. Why?
Continuous money for decades.
Obviously not. There's been a lot that's closed.
I
think it comes down to I think I can do it better than you kind of thing. Like fuck Disney, I can do it better.
You're not gonna be Disney. Gang this shit up.
No, but I mean, that's the mindset that these guys are coming up with. They're saying I can do it better. Let me do it my way. And
I think people are trying to make attractions closer for other people instead of where they already been to. People are tired of some of certain places as well. I don't hear enough about you all's amusement park except for the best roller coaster, but nobody really goes there that I know of. Everybody goes to Disney, Orlando, and California. Guaranteed money. Six Flags is yours. You need to go. You closer than most of us. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm good.
Take your ass across the fucking Gulf of Mexico and stop bullshitting.
No, in all seriousness, if I was going to go to, if I had a choice to go to an amusement park, I'd want to go back to fucking Cedar Point. I love that joint.
Because you're from there. Most people don't know about it unless they've been there too. Everybody travels to Disney World.
No, totally understandable. But
I mean, they got the whole city region on lock. It's ridiculous. If you've never been, you don't understand traffic. You understand congestion. I went on Christmas Day, and Magic Kingdom was already at max capacity. I supposed to sit at home on Christmas eating breakfast. They already fucking in the park. Christmas Day. Then Epcot was also at max capacity. That's two of the major theme parks in the world already full. I went to Animal Kingdom. First of all, I didn't even know they had a fucking Animal Kingdom, and that was off the chain, crowded. Yeah.
That's my problem with amusement parks. They're always fucking crowded.
What the fuck you expect?
Jeff's number one problem with amusement parks is the fact that he had to leave his bathroom.
No, for instance, when I was growing up, I would go to Cedar Point. If you go on like a couple of days before and a couple of days after Halloween, there's no fucking wait for anything.
If you go during the week, there's no wait.
Well, that too.
Well, in every state, I think most every state has amusement parks. I mean, Ohio has Kings Island and Cedar Point.
Kentucky doesn't. Michigan
Kentucky
doesn't.
Doesn't Kentucky have Dollywood?
No, that's Tennessee.
Tennessee. What the fuck? Been Mexico too.
Yeah.
I didn't say every state. I said most states, but yeah.
But I mean, most amusement parks are within driving range. Like less than
just all around the rides. Exactly, Tim.
That's why Jeff hates amusement parks. He can't ride most of the rides.
I can stand on my tiptoes. Fuck you.
Scooby Doo at Six Flags in Georgia.
Motherfucker shows up to the amusement park wearing Gene Simmons Kiss platform shoes.
Pee Wee Herman.
You say the hike without shoes, damn it. Let me on.
Yeah. But Ohio, like I said, Ohio's got Kings Island, Cedar Point. Used to have Six Flags. Used to have SeaWorld.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know.
Now and then we got the Columbus Zoo, and down by the Columbus Zoo they have world famous Columbus Zoo. They've got right beside it is Zambezi Bay, which is a giant fucking water park.
Yeah, it's huge.
There's a water park down by Kings Island as well.
Yeah, it's literally like right next door, isn't it? It's part of Kings Island.
It's like right across the. Well, it's down the road and right. I don't think it's part of Kings Island. It's separate.
No, sorry, I'm mistaken. I'm talking about Cedar Point has a water park next to it. That's my bad.
Virginia has two amusement parks and a water park.
Yeah, South Carolina had Carowinds.
I didn't know they had one in South Carolina.
Carowinds, which is I guess pretty damn cool, but those, my friends, are not abandoned.
This is true.
The next park I have has murder, and fire, and a love triangle.
Go for it.
Dun dun
Do
dun.
we have time for that one?
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm curious. You've piqued my interest.
No ghosts though.
Oh fuck it.
Well, there might be ghosts, but
I changed my mind.
there might be ghosts now, but there wasn't ghosts then. Well, since you guys asked for it, we got the Brandywine Springs Amusement Park in Wilmington, Delaware.
That sounds familiar.
This might be one of. I doubt it, Jeffrey, because this park opened in 18.
The name Brandywine.
Oh yeah, Brandywine. I think. This was in Wilmington, Delaware. It was opened from 1886 to 1923, and was a early example of 20th century fun. Yay! How much?
Like Future World View?
There was a castle house, a train, a wooden roller coaster, restaurants, a pavilion, and a magnificent archway leading to the park. And it does look pretty cool. Big stone archway, like kind of look like a big castle thing. Says "Welcome to Brandywine Sparks or Park or Springs or whatever." But in 1916, tragedy would strike the park when Catherine Bodecki was shot and killed by Aretty Nichols. Oh wait, I'm sorry, and killed. And Aretty Nichols was shot by Samuel Gongas, who then set fire to the park's restaurant, railway, and photography galleries, as well as some concession stands. Gongas was.
Tim.
It's in Red Dead Redemption.
That's where I heard it.
Yeah. Gongus was infatuated with Bodecki, who was a waitress at the restaurant, and was apparently upset she turned him down, prompting him to snap and kill her. The park would close in 1923 when automobiles made it easier for people to travel and the park admission declined. Concrete slabs and muddy pools are all that remains of the amusement park today, but local historians are working on excavating and marking sites of where the major attractions stood, putting up signs and photographs to educate those who walk through the site. So you can still walk through there. So some of the stuff is still, like the entryway and all that stuff. Some of the stuff is still there. But yeah, bitch, let me love you.
That guy needed a friend to say, "Dude, there's other fish in the sea."
Well, at least he just shot her and killed her instead of the alternative of raping her repeatedly and caving her skull in.
Well, to bring that back to that story, I don't think it was one guy repeatedly raping her. I think, as you said, it was
there was two guys that were
biker gang.
Well, no, there was two guys that were found guilty that had nothing to do with the biker gang. It was two separate guys. They were found guilty and charged with that crime. The biker gang just so happened to beat the hell out of and stab three other people in the parking lot of said park the same night that happened to that couple. So it sounded like a real fun night.
Wrong time kind of deal.
Yeah, it sounded like an exciting night at Dreamland Park up in New York in 1969. It's just everybody losing their fucking mind.
For me.
Mm-hmm. Never fear, boys. I've got more abandoned amusement parks for you Saturday.
Yeah. Well,
cool beans.
And I attacked Disney again.
Nice. I have a quickie question.
No.
Well, you're talking about amusement parks.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a choice between a wooden roller coaster or metal, which one do you want?
Metal.
Neither.
What, Chris?
Neither. No. I don't ride roller coasters.
Because he's a
You're
bitch.
That guy.
We've had this discussion about me riding roller coasters. A, I'm afraid of heights. B, my body, it hurts my body.
It does hurt your body. Yeah.
No.
That's different.
Wooden roller coasters do beat the piss out of you. I get that.
I went on a little kids roller coaster with Cash last year and threw my back out.
That's because it's not built for somebody your side, dummy.
No, I'm not built for.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude.
So could you imagine if it's a full-size roller coaster that's going 900 miles an hour, and then it's like, oh, here we go. Here's a 90-degree turn for no fucking reason, and it damn near rips you in half.
At Cedar Point, they have a roller coaster. It's called the Mantis. It is a stand-up roller coaster. You stand.
That's what Tim said. The Mantis fucked him up.
That thing, if you lock your knees on that motherfucker, you will pass out. Because at the bottom of the first hill, it's a 3G pull.
Trying to shockwave and some amusement parks. I think it was out of Six Flags or Kings Dominion. They got a shockwave. You standing up, and it's going to get you. It's going to get you.
Oh, well.
Cedar Point has a couple roller coasters that you ride. A lot of parks have the standing up roller coasters. Cedar Point was also one of the first ones that had that like Superman style, where you were like laying down.
Yeah.
Well, I was one of the first people to ride the. It's called the. Something 2000. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the tallest roller coaster. The Millennium Falcon. That's what it's called. No, not Millennium Falcon. Millennium Force.
That's Disney,
Sorry.
Isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's Millennium Force. It came out in 2000, and they opened the park just for that week. It was during the closing, they opened early, and the group that I used to go with were invited for that opening week because that was the new. They were showing off the new ride, and it is literally. It uses a. Will you fuck up? God. Fucking
Okay.
God damn it. He ripped my headphone jack out.
Jeff, I'm going to call bullshit. I'm going to call bullshit because there's a height restriction on that ride and you don't meet the requirement.
Fuck Jesus. You, I do.
You must be over 4 feet tall.
Funny fucker, aren't you?
Max speed 93 miles an hour, height 308 feet, G-force 4.5 Gs, duration 2 minutes, track length 6,595 feet.
The track,
pure adrenaline.
You know how where the wheels of the track, they usually have them. It's really close together. The track is shaped triangle. Okay, but it's got one of the fastest lifts to get from the bottom of the hill to the top. It uses an elevator style as opposed to a chain.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first of its kind, I think.
Millennium Force is a steel roller coaster located at Cedar Point Amusement Park in Sandusky, Ohio, manufactured by
Sandusky. I'm not letting that slide.
Sandusky?
Yeah, I'm not letting that slide. No.
Why aren't you going to let it slide?
What's wrong with Sandusky?
The guy that was molested those boys at Penn State.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
You think they named the city after him?
No, everybody named him after the city.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sandusky's been around for a while.
I think it was actually named after an Indian tribe, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know.
Sandusky River.
Yeah, just saying.
Why is your mind on sex with little boys, Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
The name rings a bad bell to me.
But Millennium Force broke 5 world records. It was the world's first giga coaster, a term coined by Intamin and Cedar Point to represent roller coasters that exceed 300 feet in height and complete a full circuit. It was briefly the tallest and fastest in the world until Steel Dragon 2000 opened later the same year. The ride also has the 3rd longest roller coaster in North America, following the Beast at Kings Island and Fury 325 at Carowinds.
There you go. That motherfucker's quick. Let me tell you, holy shit. You know what, Tony? I think we should go and kidnap Chris and take him on. There's a ride at Six Flags. It's called the Kilauea. It's called Kilauea, and it's a giant tower. It's in Mexico City, but it's a giant tower that is got to be well over 300 feet, and it slowly takes you to the top, and then just drops your ass.
Yeah, he'll have a heart attack.
It'd be hilarious.
So it's like the Tower of Fear or
Demon
Drop or the thing they have in Vegas, and they do them at park. I mean, they literally have that right at fairs now.
Yeah, they have it at fairs. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the one on the Stratosphere?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they either shoot you up or they pull you up real slow
and drop you down.
And then there's something at Vegas that like slingshots you out across or like out above the city.
It's literally on top of the hotel, and it goes out. It goes like this and stops. That's fucked up.
Let me tell you something. They had a roller coaster that went around it back in 2000. Roller coaster that went around it, and then a steeple at the top. It shoots straight up and comes down. I rode that thing. It is very quiet up there, and everybody down there is real small. I kept them together. I said, I must be the stupidest motherfucker.
No, hey, I did the same thing.
I said, I'll never do this again.
I'm gonna go ahead and second that.
Whatever, bitch.
That's something else I want to get Chris to do. Bungee jumping. That shit.
Do what?
Bungee jumping. I've done it twice, and it every time, just like when I was forced to parachute when I was in the military, I always said the same thing: "You're gonna have to fucking push me, because I ain't stepping off this motherfucker." Oh, of course not.
Hey, who in the hell? My question is, who in the hell do either one of you think that you're gonna make me go bungee jumping?
I'll hire 9 motherfuckers to kidnap your ass.
Go get it. Go get it.
Yeah,
go get it.
That's okay. 9. I got 16 friends for him.
That's all right.
32.
Jody off to tase your ass so we can hog tie your ass.
Don't you jackasses realize that she is on my team?
We'll tase her too.
I make a lot of money.
She makes a lot of money. I make a lot of money. Don't need your money. She's Team Glick and I'm Team Jody.
I will literally give her a year.
She's not your wife that will sell you out for a freaking taco and a churro.
I would literally give her a year's salary to tase you on the show.
It's your ass. Because you're gonna love it after
over 100 G's, brother.
Okay, go ahead and transfer it over to my PayPal account right now. As soon as you transfer it over to my checking account, she can tase the shit out of me.
Have you seen that guy on?
Because I've been tased before, and
no, but not on the show. That's what's really funny.
Yeah. I've been tased before. It hurts like hell. But yeah, you, Mr. Big Shot, put your money where your mouth is.
I've seen that, Tim.
Go ahead and transfer that shit on over, and Jody will be up.
No, but I don't want
Jody will be up.
I don't want you to be ready for it. I want you to be surprised.
Jody will be up here in 9 days. You got 9 days to put $100,000 in my account. And you can get me tased on the show.
Today, I'll go to Ohio tonight. 100 G's? Shit. Yep. I got somebody who let me drive a $5.
Tony's going to show up in Ohio, and Saturday night, we're going to have a weekend at Birdie's. Tony's going to be Swiss cheesed up, shot up, and he's going to be hiding. I'm going to have him tied to me and be like, hey, I'm Tony. I'm here to do the show.
I like Munchie D's.
I'm a big old chocolate milk dud. Look at me. My name's Tony.
I'm a fan.
You're like Chef from the Muppets.
You me 100 G. That's a dead motherfucker. And I just got to tase you for $100,000. Yeah, I'm on the
way. That's what I said. This is confined quarters in here. You know, once you're in, there's two ways out.
Let me send a text message to my wife. Hey, can I send 100 to you?
Yeah. He gonna send $100,000 to tase you. Shit, I'm on the way.
I'll tell you what.
For that $100,000, once you're passed out from being tased multiple times, I want to put you on a roller coaster.
Okay. Hey, Tony.
And have you wake up at the top of the hill.
Tony, we split it 50-50. We split it 50-50. I'll have a couple bottles of Peach Crown here for you, and you can taste me.
Second of all, 2 bottles of Peach Crown. Bro.
I said a few. Well, maybe we can do it. We can split
it 50-50. Standing there going, Monchi this motherfucker.
Electricity versus bullet. I wonder which wins. half naked Sasquatch looking redneck in his boxers greeting me with a machete at the door, confusing the hell out of me, making me question life decisions.
You guys didn't catch the pesos part.
You did say pesos. Let's fuck that. That ain't even gas money no more.
100,000 pesos is let's see, like $10,000. No, sorry, it's $5,000.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, 20 cents on the dollar. That's fucked up.
Yep. It's actually 19.5. So it's just under $5,000.
That's substantial.
I found that out yesterday.
I could do something with that.
My accountant called me yesterday. It's 19.5. Fuck.
Yeah, 100,000 pesos is $5,076.35.
Yeah, I need a little bit more than that.
What exchange?
Glick's a big dude. I need a little bit more than that.
It's $5,000 worth getting shot at, chased around a parking lot by a half-naked Sasquatch with a machete or nunchucks. Come back here, Tony.
Tony, you can buy a really nice cheap vehicle for $5,000.
What really fucks you up is when you tase me and I stand there and laugh.
That would fuck things up.
What the hell? How do you feel about your life decisions now, Tony?
I don't know. I put my money on Tony being able to outrun you.
Oh yeah, he can definitely outrun me.
So you can tase and run, Tony. Tase and run. Tase and run.
Stick and move.
Unless he tases me and then I turn into the Flash, because that's usually how it happens. You know, freak accident. You go to tase me, lightning strikes. I turn into the fucking Flash. I turn into the Flash.
I think it's going to take a lot more than a taser to turn.
You never know. A spider turned Spider-Man into Spider-Man. It was a spider bite.
A fucking comic book.
I'm just
in
saying.
the real world.
I'm just saying. Tony tases me at the same time. Lightning strikes me.
Have you seen that video? There's a video. I saw it on Vine. That's how old this video is. But this guy, he's arguing with his girlfriend. And he's a big dude. He's a big guy. And the cops show up and tase him. And he doesn't go down. He just looks over. He's being tased. You can hear the taser going, da, 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 da. And he goes, I'm going to get you, bitch.
Oh, yeah. You put that on the show a while back.
That would have been.
That would have I was like, that dude did not even flinch when he got tased.
Tony tases me, and I'm like, oh, God, that feels great. My back has been all out of alignment. Like a tinge unit. Like, yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Man, I feel great. Thanks, Tony. I feel great. Thanks, Tony.
Call on your former CEO and say you need more training on shots.
Welcome to Ohio. Got a beer?
Y'all are sick. All right,
I got a steak on the George Foreman grill. It's medium rare, so you got to man up. And I don't got ketchup or A1 sauce, so.
Eat it raw.
15,000.
I'll call Jeff. Jeff, we need another 10 grand deposited into Tony. He's gonna eat a steak medium rare with no steak sauce and no ketchup.
Didn't even call you 20,000. Hell no.
Wait.
You
saying it would take 20 grand for you to eat a medium rare steak?
Take more than that.
It's just a medium rare steak. It's not even anything bad.
Dude, I'll eat a raw steak for $5. I love steak.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm not doing it.
Now, it would take more than 20 grand for me to eat a overcooked steak.
Give it to me.
I'll take a bite out of Jeff's calf for $5. Actually, no, I won't, because he's got Big Macs and quarter pounders and chicken nuggets coursing through his veins.
My blood
have a whole lot of fatty asses in you.
Yeah. Oh, God, my heart.
Right.
God damn you, Jeff.
McDonald's secret sauce. So, I'm just saying.
Damn.
Yeah, Jeff is officially safe if we ever are in a plane and we all crash and it was like, well, we gotta survive. We have to eat something. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and freeze it.
Right.
But no, we are gonna wrap this show up. We'll be back Saturday night with a brand new show. Oh my God. But we appreciate you guys hanging out. We appreciate you guys listening as always. We like to come in here and have fun and shoot the shit, all that fun jazz. It's what we do. Out of his catheter. He's gonna have one before long if he don't stop eating McDonald's the way he is.
That don't even sound right. Golly, damn, Tim.
His fucking urine probably tastes like Big Macs anyways.
I don't even know that shit.
Fucking Christ. Guys, motherfucker said I had 4 cheeseburgers, 10 10-piece nuggets, and 2 large fries today in one sitting.
You said today.
You said today.
I know. I ordered
you said
last
today.
night.
That's just one day. That's nothing. All right, I got to stretch my back. This is killing me.
I did order it last night. It was 8 o'clock at night when I ordered.
The bat wing.
42.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, that's insane. But regardless, tune in Saturday when Jeff has a heart attack live on the show.
Right.
And Tony and I point and laugh and do nothing.
Like you could do something.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have 911 down there? Can I call like Cancun 911?
Well, no, they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, I don't speak Spanish. Tony, do you speak Spanish?
Like, sir, we don't know what you're saying.
Hola.
Don't get it.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? Bueno.
Remind me to get you guys my wife's numbers.
Bueno noches. Nachos. Bueno nachos.
Bueno nachos. Gracias.
Gracias. Diaz. Cameron Diaz. George Lopez.
Like
Gabriel Iglesias.
You start singing Let Me Be Your Hero. What? It's from a Spanish guy.
Danny Trejo.
I'll take 2 margaritas.
Oh, sorry, Jeff. We tried. I'll take toast margarita. No, we are out here. We do appreciate you guys listening as always. We'll be back Saturday night with a brand new show, so come hang out with us. Until then, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget you can join us live here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, sometimes Twitter, sometimes Facebook, depending upon my mood. Depending upon if I've been zucked. I got zucked Monday.
That sounds
Yeah, right. I got zucked off Monday. Not in a good way. I got Zuckerberged.
What was that like?
Yeah, right. You can also get every episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. Don't forget, we do got an email. If you'd like to send us an email, feel free to do that. Real quick at the end of the night, gentlemen, starting 5 for Saturday night. Oh man.
I like the idea of what movie would you like to turn into a horror film?
Yeah, that's just gonna get really long-winded and need explanations, and 4 hours later we're still talking about one movie.
That was my fear as well.
Yeah, right. Top 5 for Saturday night, gentlemen. Top 5.
Saturday morning cartoons. We did that, didn't we?
We've talked about it. Tony's gonna have 5 cartoons that nobody's ever heard of.
And he'll say,
We had
you guys remember this? No.
No. Shit.
Dead air.
Starting 5, top 5 movie characters you would like to be.
Okay.
We brought that up. So, like, as you said when we brought it up, John Wick. So, 5 movie characters that you would like to be.
Like in real life, or you take over the role?
Let's go real life.
Do I want to take over for?
Let's go real life. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's go real life.
Real life? Okay.
Yeah, let's have fun. Let's go real life. So, top 5 movie characters that you would like to be in real life. Make it a little bit interesting here. So, I gotta star this.
You said dead wrestlers.
Huh?
Tim said dead wrestlers.
I don't know wrestling, so.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking video games. Tony really don't know video games.
Not the new ones, I don't.
Yeah, Jeff doesn't know wrestling.
He's like Super Mario Brothers, bong.
Hey, don't. Hey, Super yeah, right. Super Techno Bowl. Oh, yeah. So, top 5 movie characters you'd like to be in real life, I guess.
Okay, wait. So that includes superheroes, obviously.
Yes, Jeffrey. Movie characters.
I got my list already.
Movie fucking characters, Jeff. Keep it simple, stupid.
Just saying.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't pick a superhero.
Yes, Jeff, you can be Gamora because she makes you feel pretty.
Fuck you.
Happy Pride Month. Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Goldfish, Tony. Goldfish. But with that,
if you don't pick a superhero, we might as well just quit. Chris is Thanos.
You know what? Speaking of Thanos, you guys kind of chuckled. You fucking chuckleheads over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, where's it at? I had it actually saved. Damn it. Thanos' super ability, or Thanos' superpowers, superhuman strength, speed, stamina, durability, and agility,
and immortality.
Superhuman, physiology. I don't know. I can't say words.
Physiology.
Yeah, physiology. Thank you, Tony. Skilled in hand-to-hand combat.
The point that Tony's way smarter than both of us.
skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Genius level tactician. Plasma energy projection. Immortality. Yes. Yeah, he can do
what plasma energy
projection
did he have?
Out of his hands.
Titan. He came from planet Titan.
Yeah,
plasma energy projection, immortality, invulnerability, possessed access to nearly all powerful mystical artifacts and weapons, including the Infinity Stones. You silly sons of bitches. Yeah, Thanos. Make fun of my Thanos pick, asshole.
He only had the gauntlet. That's how he held the stones.
He possessed access to nearly all powerful mystical artifacts and weapons. That's not just the stones.
But he wasn't stronger than Gladiator. Because Gladiator could fly through.
Gladiator was a punk bitch.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
He got beat by the X-Men. Calm down.
He got beat by Phoenix.
He got beat by Jubilee.
Phoenix, no, he did not get beat by Jubilee. You remember when I watched that cartoon?
She slapped the shit out of him and sparkled his face.
Jason, how much do I have to send you to smack your dad in the back of the head?
He said, "How much money does he have to send you to slap me in the back of the head?"
He's gonna send you McDonald's money if you slap your pops in the back of the head.
You ain't gonna pay me no. I'll do it for the thrill.
Money. Why don't you want to slap him in the back anyway?
Because it'd be funny.
Lick your hand and pow.
I'm gonna ask Cash the same question.
Smack the Cash would do it for free. He'd be like, "Fuck it, I do it for free."
He jumps off the bed.
This is my daddy. You don't get to hurt him.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hurt him. You will.
No, I'm not. Oh, never.
I would pay you to do it. It's called plausible deniability.
Don't you have to come up there?
It's also called guilty by association.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
And I did just admit it live.
Yeah, I was gonna say we do record the show. I know you forget that sometimes, but no, for real, we're gonna end the show this time. So thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. Check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, Nonsensical Nonsense. Yeah, whatever. Join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on YouTube, Twitch, and all that jazz. And check out every episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow, give us a like, and don't be stingy. Share us with the world. They need us. They don't know it, but they need us. And with that being said, yeah, we got a little Blacktop Mojo like we always do to end the show. Go check them out wherever you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Let them know we sent you. Show these guys some love. They definitely deserve it.
Sir, can I help you?
Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself?
Sir, this is a Speedy Mart. We have hot dogs 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with.
I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby.
All right, well, let me just take one of these lighters and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray, and can I borrow your bathroom key as well?
Yeah, bathroom key.
I don't know who I'm more angry at, that guy or Cat for not noticing all the guns and ammo behind him.
And that'll be 1362. And I'm gonna have to have exact change, sir. We're in a coin shortage at the moment.
Whatever, man. Okay. There's that. There's that. No, I'm sorry.
A mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I want to live forever. And now, a spirit in the earth, give me a new birth, make me a god like you.
Oh shit, Chuck!
Oh shit, Chuck!
Hell yeah, baby. That's how you end the fucking show. Little Blacktop Mojo in your ear hole. We do appreciate you guys listening. We appreciate you all hanging out.
Whoever's girlfriend it is, I ain't
That's
mad
Cat's
at you.
girlfriend. The guy that runs the gas station.
I'm not mad at you, dog. I'm not mad at you. Yeah, you got a six-pack on a woman. You're going to catch my tongue.
Yeah.
That's the best I can say. That's the most I'm going to say.
But no, we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. Join us Saturday night, 8 p.m. for a brand new episode, for a brand new show. More bullshit. What the fuck news? We're going to go do some amusement parks.
Man talk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Will you stop calling it man talk?
No.
Because it scares the ladies away, and then they go and they cry on other platforms and go, oh, that nonsensical nonsense. They're a bunch of misogynistic, sexist pigs. They call themselves man talk. Shut up, you oversensitive twat.
Doesn't care about you.
Anyways, join us Saturday, 8 p.m. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, at Nonsensical Nonsense. For real talk radio. We're uncaged, we're unhinged, and we're fucking uncensored. And with that being said, Jeffrey, what do you have to say to the people?
Deuces!
Tony D.
That motherfucker mouth was all twisted like Bobby Brown. Mother hand, motherfucker.
Sure it wasn't Whitney that was twitching in that bathtub? Twitching and splashing.
You said that shit out there.
Too soon?
Playing about in the Winehouse.
Hey, she was doing the same shit.
Yeah. She said,
talking
no,
about
no.
Yeah, no. I ain't going to rehab. Bitch, you should have went to rehab. With that being said, see you guys Saturday. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Hit the button.